Yeah, what the hell is this indeed? Oh, and we're off.
I
don't know why the timer's starting at 2 hours 15, but okay.
I did the countdown, so I think I kind of set you off, but he's
okay.
He'll fix it.
So in just a couple of loading zones, we're in Fort. So that's not bad. Got a lot of Swiss cheese amount of entrances here, just holes everywhere. And this loaded... Oh, unfortunately, they did not get the loading zone from the top of Death Mountain Crater because they will need to get both heart pieces there at some point. And oh my goodness, Linky picking up early Sun Song. Can't do anything, though, because there's no way to defeat. And there's Temple of Time!
Dude.
Oh my god, in the one seed, debatably, where you don't really need it for, like, at least... God, I wouldn't even consider going adult for, like, at least an hour and a half.
Easily, yeah.
Easily. There's too much stuff to do as child. Right now, both competitors are going to have to do mad exploration right now, so... But man, easy access to Sun Song, easy access to... There's Silver Scale!
Oh, we got a race.
Oh my god, we have a race! Linky has a bit of a headway here, though.
We need rupees, and we need RNG.
Yeah, really. So we're going to see players grab the blue rupee here, grab the green rupee here. Are we going to see rock farming?
I don't know, man. Green rupee's a little... sketch.
Oh my god, Linky's going to waste time here picking the stuff and
they're both getting the stick.
Exodus, both of them getting the materials they need. Are we going to see them rock farm? Is there a way of farming up rupees? No, Linky! Leaving, I guess... Oh, both of them leaving. I assume they're just going to wait until they get rupees and then quickly save warp, but... Man, Silver Scale, first goal... Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What? What is this? Oh, the freest goal in the world, dude! I don't think Exodus hasn't picked up on this. Linky's gonna farm these blue rupees and get the first goal of the card. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I think that's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
This is the luck Linky exactly needed because
nice drawbridge too.
Oh, but Exodus! Oh my god, are we gonna see the blue rupee strap? But Linky has 21 rupees. He's gonna be climbing up here.
Oh no!
It looks like Linky is gonna win this race for Silver Scale. Exodus grabbing 71 rupees and save warping. Does he know Linky has found the God Loop? Dude, we are like 2 minutes into this beta quest and I'm already using my hype voice. This is going to be a match.
Oh, that was amazing.
But as I was saying, this is the kind of luck Linky needs in this match because it's no secret that Exodus is one of like the beta quest gods. This guy absolutely dominated, did not lose a single match in the 1v1 draft tournament last year. So I believe if Linky wants the edge in this race, if he wants to come out on top, he's going to have to get in explore-wise. He's going to have to get a little lucky here, and if this pattern continues for Linky, he might have a fighting chance here. Linky completing the diving minigame. He just has to climb the top here and claim his prize. Oh. Already. I don't know if you could call that a snipe. Exodus is slowly making his way back. He's in domain, but it's too late.
So here's a good question. I think I would get this anyway, because having Rudo's letters RBA arrows potentially later is super useful, and he's enough not to.
Yep, turning right around. Oh no. So, so you say that, but what goals do you need Bo for on this card?
That's a good point too, yeah.
Quiver 40? But even then...
it doesn't help.
No, not really. And you're gonna want to do most of Forest Temple anyways if you want to grab that unlock Phantom Ganon's boss door, so there's no reason not to just hold out for, you know, a bow. Or, you know, holding out for the actual bow and then finding one of the archery games that you scored the Bullet Bag 50 goal on. Because I'm assuming at that point, you have that.
Yeah, we got, what's it? Water Skulls. I think that's pretty much the only one. And Wasteland, sort of, I guess.
And look at this, Exodus. In River right now. He's going to buy the 3 beans, I believe. That's a goal on here, right? Plant 3 magic beans. Okay. So it's not a goal right now, but
And buy 3, plant 1, find 2 more.
If he gets woods, he's laughing. And there's Mirror Shield for Linky. Hello. An early shielded beta quest. You always love that.
Love the Mirror Shield.
Love it.
Best edition. The funny part about it, though, is if you're not used to it...
Oh, what?
Nice loop!
Cool! Cool video games. No, yeah, he's just gonna put it down here. Of course, I believe Exodus is gonna have no trouble finding that loading zone either, so... And hey, look at that! He's gonna pick up Rudo's bottle here right quick. Exodus is gonna have to do a little extra farming here if he wants to pick up another bean here. He'll probably grab the red rupee underneath the land bridge after he grabs this quick heart piece. Of course, another goal to watch out for in this early game is 5 hearts. And I don't know if we were live when I said this, but those heart pieces add up quite quick in beta quest. And there's Linky. I don't think we'll see Linky grab the Kokiri sword. I don't think there's any sword goals on here. Yeah, he's just gonna go right back in the house.
Yeah, I tend to grab it just to have backup for RBA. But yeah, there's too many short, quick goals on here to risk going for something that long that doesn't get you anything.
Exodus grabbing the second heart piece at the top of the road. And there's Linky. Are we going to see Linky swim down and get these beans as well? What do you mean?
He'd have to, I think.
Yeah.
It's only 60 rupees, which he'll get by the time he gets down there as well.
Provided he knows the how to quickly get the cash here. And Exodus at Kakariko, but at night. I don't think he has any way to take out the Skulltulas while he's here, unfortunately, unless he wants to go ham with pots.
Yeah, he had a stick. He could break it. But
it looks like he's going to elect not to. Find himself in Collapse, so that'll pick up him a Master Sword. Yep, there's Linky with the red rupee. So Linky's going to buy 3 beans here. All for under 60 bucks. The question is, will he also pick up... What is he doing? There you go. Will he also pick up the heart pieces like Exodus did? Because, once again, 5 hearts. Those heart pieces are quick. It goes quite fast.
Yeah, 5 hearts is interesting. It's super early, but also you don't know if you want to die yet or not. Although the fact that we found Sunsong, I think, means you're safe to do 5.
Yeah, if I were in any of these 2 competitors' positions, seeing Sunsong so early, that I don't really care about health that much anymore, because he can be a lot more liberal. And we've seen Exodus find Kakariko, so...
Oh man, magic, that's huge.
2 fairy spells is on there, so he'll have to note down where that is to check it later. Also, we just went right into this without explaining to anybody who might not be familiar about Beta Quest what it is, because I guess we just came from streaming a race earlier and we just got right into the swing of things. But Beta Quest is an entrance randomizer ROM hack for Ocarina of Time that does exactly what it says on the tin, randomizes every single loading zone in the game. So when you leave an area and the screen fades to black and loads another area, that's shuffled. And it's one way as well. And there's no logic. So it's an absolute spaghetti fest where everything leads. And if you're thinking, doesn't that make the game impossible? Then you're not familiar with how many different ways you can snap this game in half, bend it in 2, rend it asunder, how many clips, tricks, exploits, and glitches there are. And you'll be seeing that throughout this race here. So each competitor will have 3 hours to try and get as many goals on this bingo card as possible. If they're tied, so it's first 1 to 13 or the 3-hour time limit. If they're tied, when the 3-hour time limit reaches, there's going to be half an hour of overtime with goal and goal rules. And if they're still tied after that, the person who most recently scored a goal will lose, since they were losing before the tide happened. So there you go.
Yep, Exodus found Lost Wood, so he's got the plant 3 beans on lock.
And we have a tie game here.
And something just to mention about the glitches, you may notice there's a goal for green gauntlets, and you may be asking yourself, if you played this game, there are green gauntlets in this game, but there actually are. We can access unused gauntlets by a trick called RBA that we'll probably see later, and I will explain it when we get there.
And by probably, I mean definitely.
Almost, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Basically.
Oh, Linky finding Ganon's tower. That's going to be useful for later, I think. Did I not see?
I don't think there's.
No, beat the Sky Temples on here. Sorry, yeah. I thought I saw Iron Gauntlet or Iron
Knuckles. Yeah.
Iron Knuckle goals on here, but oh well.
Oh, Linky found a bean. Plant the bean. Oh, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because Exodus already
I got excited.
The goal. Looks like Linky's gonna spend the time here to pick up some cash before dying here.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Something interesting about the Bullet Bag 50, which
hello,
conveniently placed. I brought it up. But yeah, with that goal, you want to keep money in your wallet just in case it shows up.
So yes, you can do this slingshot minigame without having slingshot in your inventory, because how the game works is when you trigger an event that gives you a slingshot upgrade, there's only one if statement. It only checks if you have seed bag 30, which is the initial seed bag you get with the slingshot. Then it gives you 40. If you don't have that, then it just gives you 50 no matter what.
Yeah, that's only true for the market, though.
Oh, not for the...
Yeah, the one in the woods is actually coded by somebody who knows how to code
Somebody
things.
knows how to do binary checks. Interesting. But another interesting aspect about Bullet Bag 50 is that means you lock yourself out of ever giving Fairy Slingshot, which for the most part isn't really a big deal for these players, but who knows? Having something to equip swap to beat Phantom Ganon when you're adult doesn't hurt.
Equip Swap Rang actually doesn't work. For whatever reason, Equip Swap Slingshot pulls the quiver. So you actually have no ammo.
Not if you don't RBA Rudo's bottle, which Linky has.
No, I mean, adult can't shoot seeds.
Yeah, I know, it uses the arrow.
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. Stands in for elemental arrows.
Yeah. I had to do that once to win in overtime. It was
Mask Shop.
Yeah.
On the Mask Shop.
Mask Shop will be needed later for Keaton Mask after they find Zelda's Lullaby, so hopefully Linky made a note of that. Hello, fishing. Bye, fishing. Ooh, Linky not opting to buy a shield. Uh-oh.
That's interesting.
That's bitten me in the butt before, and I'm pretty sure frequent watchers of these Beta Quest matches might remember such an event. There we go. This is the loading zone Exodus wants to see for both heart pieces in Death Mountain Crater. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any explosives to mega flip over. He's going to grab this top one here really quickly.
It's curious how long it's been since we haven't found trials yet.
Yeah, really. All you need for bomb chews is a sword or something to jump slash with, and then you got yourself 20 chews if you know what you're doing. Oh my goodness, everyone's looping back to Zora's Domain here. Linky, I believe, finding his way to Kakariko for the first time. I might be mistaken. So it's we're approaching the first 15 minutes here, and man, this seed and card combination. Holy moly. I've never seen that clip before, actually. That's super dope.
I always get there, want to do it, and then never remember the setup.
I should add that to my list of things to learn.
Super handy. Oh, hello, Spirit Temple.
Yeah, but unfortunately it's from child side, I think.
That's adult side.
No,
actually.
that's adult side. Yeah, that's really good. That's for
Skeletal Age, Lost Dungeon,
Oh.
Lower Thing.
So Linky has Mirror Shield. I don't think Exodus has picked it up yet. So all you need for the lower the platform to Spirit Temple right now is just Mirror Shield, no? Because you can go grab the key in the Armos room, scale the wall. Oh yeah, I guess you need explosives to beat the BMOS, yeah.
Well, and that one stupid wall in the Shine puzzle.
Right. I guess I take explosives for granted, because usually someone finds trials by now, and man, as a recurring theme, right as we talk about it, someone finds it. This is huge for Exodus right now. Fortunately, doesn't have a shield to make the most he possibly can out of that, but I figure that's going to be remedied eventually, because there's no way Exodus is not going to find Mirror Shield, I don't think.
Yeah, it's almost a given. I think that one was really early.
You know, Linky back walking across Hyrule Field.
Yeah, it looked like he was gonna die, and then daytime happened, so all the small children left.
So it looks like he might be... Yes, he's moving his way over to the P-Hat Grove over here. So dying is a huge part of Beta Quest, because it allows you to explore more loading zones. So we have Linky here in Hyrule Field, and how he got here was from the end of the Zelda's Lullaby cutscene after you talk to Impa and she gives you Zelda's Lullaby. So by dying here, Linky is checking where the end of that cutscene will throw him. And it's Baronade.
Nice.
Really? He wants to be in the rest of Jabba Jabba's belly to pick up the Skulltulas, so I don't think he wants to be in the boss chamber. There we go, we have Exodus a room away here from picking up his fabulous bomb shoes. Linky, save warping out.
And this, keeping with the theme of dying, Exodus got here from Shadow Trial, and since we're not going to complete any trials, this will be as if he finished Shadow Trial.
Which will bring him to Alleyway. Thankfully, both these players are getting back to market quite quickly. Another aspect of a beta quest is being able to check all the loading zones that are age-specific pretty quickly, so you sort of get before you go adult, just so you can make sure that you're not missing out on anything. And being able to loop back to these major hubs is really cool in order to sort of speed up discovery.
Did I see that right? The pedestal check for this load was in the market?
Yes.
Nice.
So absolutely easy access there. Looks like Linky's gonna... I don't know if he just missed the jump sash or whether he's intentionally planning on dying here. Dying is not a bad strat. I don't quite understand how this loading zone works. I don't know if this brings you to where interacting with the Master Sword would bring you. Yes, he is intentionally dying.
It would be as if you placed it as adult.
So those are counted as two different loading zones?
I believe so.
Okay, well, even more incentive to die here.
Yeah, because placing the Master Sword as adult is PGE and then come back and watch a bunch of cutscenes, and it's
you need
all
to do your laundry and then like file your taxes, and then you gotta meet with someone from the bank and get your 401k all sorted out. And it's not, you have to do a lot of things. Hey!
Shadow Temple.
So Exodus unfortunately does not have a shield to mega flip over the gap here, but you sure as hell know he's writing down what that is. And Linky, hello, free heart container. Easy jumping in. There he goes. He has Mirror Shield, even though it doesn't look like it. Beta Quest, for some reason, don't ask me, allows you to equip Mirror Shield as child. And it's so shiny, it's invisible.
And yeah, MCX was kind and allowed us to equip it as child, so we didn't have to do Twin Robo only as adult.
So with ISG, Bongo Bongo is a trivial boss, so we'll see Linky pick up another heart here. Hopefully, if, you know, Bongo's eyeball cooperates here.
Looks like Exus is going to pick up a bunch of rubies. I guess just to have, in case he finds a shield.
Linky getting fisted. Oh
no.
Oh no, dude. Hopefully he knows how to get his way back there, because that is one of the easiest bosses to do in Beta Quest. Well, Goma.
Yeah.
Well, no, you need less equipment to be Bongo than you do Goma. With Bongo, you can just only do it with a sword if you're good enough.
True.
With Goma, you need some way to stun her, so there's arguments to be made.
Having to flashback to like 3 dungeon places now.
Hey, Forest Temple, how you doing? So this feels really good.
That's Forest, Shadow, Sword of Spirit.
No, not Sword of Spirit. I'd argue all of Spirit, because I'm pretty sure...
True, Mirror Shield, yeah, with the adult side.
But the thing is, I don't think you can get a gold skull from that adult side, especially if you want to use that key. Yeah, if you use the key to go back to the statue room, and but then you'll need Zelda's Lullaby, and yikes. Well, not if you like the torches.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, it's Beta Quest, anything can happen.
Lower the elevator and jump down, that would work.
So that was a really cool strat I saw from Linky there, grabbing ISG and killing the gold skull without doing any stupid jump slash shit. So easy gold skull there for Linky. Oh, what? What is this hammer slam combo, dude? Right into Spirit. Wow, man, this seed is bonkers. I don't know about you.
Here's all the things, and they're all connected, and you have no items. Have fun.
Next thing we're going to find out is that voiding out at hookshot is going to bring you to ZL. That's what kind of seed we're looking at here.
I hate when that happens. Thanks for the hookshot, now go talk to the chick. Get your song.
Linky dying to the gold skull. So here's a very common place to see yourself, to want to kill yourself in Hyrule Field. It's getting spawned in field from one of the 4 Epona cutscene exits after you escape with her, because all those are loading zones you can check. Exodus checking time of day before he dies. Ooh, Linky picking up that market skull. Good call there. Yeah, market skulls is a pretty Monka-esque goal for Beta Quest, just because of how many unique loading zones you need. You need 4 different ones, and oh my god, like 2 of them require unique loading zones in the grottos. So there's the bomb grotto, there's the pot room, and then there's the 2 outside of Hyrule Castle in both ages. Exodus grabbing the Valley heart pieces here. So this will be his 4th heart because he grabbed 2 earlier in River, so...
He just needs to find Bongo.
Yeah, exactly. Just needs to find Bongo, and that's done. Linky, again, not opting to buy shield. I hope that doesn't bite him in the butt later. I guess he has Mirror Shield, but...
Yeah, Mirror Shield, nuts, he can do scrubs. Doesn't really matter. I love how the Gerudo just shoos you away.
I actually don't know what the English text for that is.
Something like, how did you get here? You're too small to enter, or something like that.
Classic stuff. Linky opting not to get the heart pieces, though.
That's interesting.
Those heart pieces add up quick. We already see Exodus there with 4 hearts. He just needs 1 more for that goal. And against an opponent like Exodus, you do not want to be that far behind this early in the race.
Okay. I thought Linksy was going to go check the Zelda load, which would have just taken forever.
No, it looks like he's going to be... Nope. He's just leaving normally.
Top of a big tree.
Exodus in the loading zone coming from Water Temple, so dying here will check what leading Water Temple is.
Oh, please be entering water. I love when that happens.
So it looks like the only adult dungeons we have yet to see are Fire and Water Temple.
Yep.
Hey, Twin Rova.
That's a much harder heart container to get.
Yeah, not a very good one for 5 hearts. You definitely want to be doing something a bit more quicker than Twin Rova. And of course, Exodus can't even beat Twin Rova right now anyways, so... Looks like Linky's made his way into Spirit Trial here, and he'll be doing the ISG strat to get his bomb shoes.
Much preferred. Less pulling. Much easier.
If you can get ISG. There we go.
It's frame perfect.
It's a frame perfect
It's very hard.
Oh, what on earth happened there? Alright, so Exodus is not even going to get hurt by it. He's just save warping out of Spirit.
You know what I'm surprised is neither player has reset to go do Sunsong and grab their bottle from Kakariko. That's kind of interesting.
I'd be exploring right now rather than worry about stuff like that right now, because there's still 5 hearts on the table right now. We sort of get the feeling that Exodus is sort of rushing that right now. Lon heart piece could be any one of these loading zones, like, at all. So that's just a goal hanging over it. I would not waste time doing goal or getting stuff like bottle just yet, because they are right at the beginning of the seed. You can save warp and do that whenever you want.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's so close to the start.
So here's another child-only loading zone that Exodus is checking. It's the Lake Owl. Of course, you can check it as adults if you get the adult loading zone in field, but it's right here. Linky adding explosives to his inventory. That's going to be really, really nice. And since he has a shield, he's going to make much better use of them than Exodus has right now. Linky, I believe, is the better equipped of the two, but we'll see about that.
Yeah, I never count out Exodus's ability to pull out just...
Oh,
yeah, this is from
look at
2012.
that. Exactly what I was talking about. Any one of these loading zones could have led to 27th heartbeat or 37th heartbeats. That's not a goal though, but that is definitely one of the more infamous beta quest goals. Exodus buying a shield, like I've been egging on Linky to do. Yeah, I guess Linky is a bit more confident just because he does have Mirror Shield, so... Exodus picking up another Market Skull. Hey, guard, look at this Market Skull I'm getting.
Did you know there was a spider in this box?
Yeah, you're terrible at your job, guard. Why would you just let an unholy creature infest the sacred pot place? Hey, Silver Gaunts, but unfortunately, Linky will not be able to pick these up. Oh, baby! It's like dangling a carrot in front of a horse that can't eat it.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if anyone would save and just check what the load is.
I wouldn't, just because it's one of the randomized loading zones that, you know, isn't... what's the word to call it? I don't know what the terminology for it, but there's a couple of loading zones in Beta Quest that...
Unrepeatable.
Thank you. Like, it's one of those unrepeatable loading zones that doesn't go to a set location, like it's random.
Right. Well, it goes to a set location in the fact that it's seeded, but you can't ever do it again. So
yeah, I'm struggling. I'm struggling with words with how to describe it. It's the same with ending the Requiem cutscene. It's the same with ending the ZL cutscene. There's a no.
Oh, I
need this.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's 3 skulls in Water Temple. Yeah, we don't need iron boots for anything. So.
Speaking of Requiem cutscene.
Hey, Exodus.
You need to stop doing this. It's getting creepy now.
Yeah, really. Of course, I did list 3 separate things, so I was kind of playing the crap table kind of wide. Kind of putting my chips on every roulette spot there.
So to live through the Sky Temple, it's 5 hearts, but I know sometimes you can get double hit.
Oh, I never even thought about that synergy. I think you can only get double hit if you revive yourself with a fairy, because that removes your iframes. I've learned that the hard way. But yeah, I didn't even account for the synergy between 5 hearts and Beat the Sky Temple. So, yes, the Sky Temple exists, but it's a special beta quest loading zone thing here, where it puts you in a... Oh, Linky, go back for the... Oh... Linky missing out on both Death Mountain heart pieces. He did only have 2 hearts, so maybe he didn't have enough time, but hopefully he remembers how to get back up there, because that goal is definitely on the very, very soon list for both competitors. Exodus knows how to get there. The moment we see him get either Deku or Mirror Shield, he's going to be on top of that probably. Hey! Speaking about Deku Shield!
Oh, Dwarf. Dwarf, why?
Is he going to sit through the whole cutscene? We did see him save an ice cavern, so he might see a reset. There it is!
Yeah.
Good call there. It was
Exodus going for the thing.
Oh, I don't know the non-ISG strat to do this. I need to learn this, because...
Yeah, I need to learn this too.
This is, being able to very quickly get bombs from the, King Dodongo room feels really good. I feel like you get to DC from King Dodongo's room more often than you do the front.
Yeah, I get that feeling too. Maybe it's just confirmation bias though, because we care about this one more.
Yeah, really.
The other one's like I need fire or a thing, or it's just a whole.
Interesting. Linky's planning the bean. I guess he doesn't know the.
Well, it's more convenient because if he finds this load as adult, he'll be able to do the entire cavern.
Yeah, but my money's on Exodus being able to do the goal faster than if Linky went adult, because you'd be stupid to go adult this early on a card like this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just hedging his bets, I guess.
Exodus picking up bombs using that sweet tech I'm gonna have to clip and steal later.
I do that all the time.
Another fountain for Linky. Hopefully he's writing these down. But yeah, Exodus not even buying the shield. He's just gonna go across the bridge here, bomb the wall, and pick up his free Deku shield. Exodus with explosives, bombs, chews, and now he has a shield. Oh baby, look out, world, goals are coming.
Is shield, explosives, child, Exodus? Yes.
Yes.
All the things are about to happen.
Yes, period. Give me Microsoft Word 2003 word out of the word yes.
So it wasn't fully, like, I don't think it clicked. Did Exodus grab the Skulltula in the crater?
Yes, he did. Okay. Both Exodus and Linky have that top box, Skulltula.
Cool.
Is there a Death Mountain Skulltula? Why are they collecting that Skulltula?
Oh yeah, I was wondering that. I saw Linky get it, and I'm like, well,
yeah, like, huh? I guess it's like that red rupee in that one cow grotto. Like, you just have to get it.
Maybe. Or maybe just trying to get to 10 for a wallet. Although there's nothing. I don't know.
So we've seen, I believe, three different fairy fountains between both players right now, so ZL is a heck of a thing to get very soon here. Oh hey, both players passing each other by on the narrow bridge here, that's cute.
Is the bottom one better?
Well, we've seen Linky already go through here, so we kind of already knew that.
Oh, true.
Exodus double checking the card to see if he needs anything in here.
As far as opportunist loads at this point, I think we're looking for ZL, big
Correct.
one.
Big one.
The Market Grottos,
Both
and
of them, yeah.
Bottom of the Well. I think that's
Bottom of the Well, yeah. For the dead hands, because we've seen we've seen Shadow, sorry, so we know where both dead hands are.
Oh, and of course the Lon Lon Heart piece. Never forget the equalizer of the Lon Lon Heart piece.
Yeah. I should be, as spectators, we can still star cards here, so I'm right-clicking all the goals that we've seen are able to be doable. We've seen Forest Temple, so once we get, hours from now when we see adult stuff happening, we'll probably see them pick up Bo, unlock Phantom Ganon's boss door, and then we've seen both shooting gallery minigames as well, so that's Quiver 40 easily doable.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe either player has done Kaku collecting yet for the bottle, because we haven't been able to get to Kakariko at day.
Yeah, I think they're just still exploring rather than, say, warping and starting to do collection. Oh, Exodus found the thing.
Yep, he'll be mega flipping over to this, and that'll be another goal for him if he successfully does this, which I see no reason why he won't.
Found Jabu.
Is Jabu good? Yes, for all 4 skulls. Are we going to see Linky do it right now, though?
Oh, man. Yeah, do you
That's
commit?
a pretty lengthy goal. I mean, Now, are we going to see him do maybe, like, Box Mega right off the bat here and get the one by Jabu, or get the one by Baronade's entrance?
I would wait on that one, personally. Go grab the Rang. You're going to need it anyway. Compass.
Oh yeah, 7 compasses is definitely a long haul goal that we need to keep our eyes on. Is Exodus gonna go for Sunsong? Nope, he's save warping out. Like I said, Sunsong is so early in the seed, you can get that whenever you need that. And it's not like Exodus has a way to play it anyway, so it's not like he gains anything from getting it right now as opposed to later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, having to trek from the archery minigame every time we restart is not the best, especially when you've got sort of the stress going through you of just like how many free goals there are still left. We still have 5 hearts. Exodus just needs 4 heart pieces or to come across Bongo. And as we see here, he's made his way back to Death Mountain Crater, and he will be picking up this additional goal here really quickly. Interesting how he's doing it from all the way up here, though. Making it a bit more Monka-esque than it really needs to be. Oh, because he hasn't gotten the other heart piece. What?
Yeah.
Oh, Linky got it. Okay. There we go. Both heart pieces there for Exodus. Sorry, I thought they were swapped. Well, that's 3-1 for Exodus here. We're just... we're more than half an hour done here. And Exodus now picking up Sunsong.
Yeah, I like this play now. He's gotten the thing he knows he can do. There's not all the kind of really, really fast goals are sort of dwindling.
Yeah,
and start setting up.
While Exodus is now grabbing this tool to do exploring a lot easier, Linky is stuck here in Jabu, which is an infamously long dungeon here. Or at least it feels long. What is he doing? Oh, he forgot the skull. Is he really grabbing it with Rudo? Got him! Oh, it only deals 1 damage. Oh my god. I've never seen someone abuse a girlfriend quite like this. And hopefully never will again.
I don't know, the Stinger Room's coming up.
Tenko, I believe he only had 2 hearts at the time, so he was on a very, very Monka-esque timer, and I don't believe he'd have enough time to get both in 1 trip. Exodus about to explore. He's either gonna... Oh, he's thinking. Is he gonna kill himself?
Card for domain various goals.
Ah, okay. No matter how many times I see the jump to this rising elevator platform, I keep getting flashbacks to that one Child Dungeons run I did where I got shot mid-jump, and then I felt so bad because I was like a minute ahead of PB.
Oh, that's the word. I hate that Octorok. And so he drops bombs. Once he drops bombs, we're buds.
It's him.
Every other time.
Him in the Forest Temple Octorok dropping bombs. Oh my god, dude, that's free beers at the pub after this.
116, man. Come on. Yeah, it looks like Exodus is trekking back to Kakariko.
Grabbing that bottle to make Sunsong useful. And not only that, but look at this. Look how early Graveyard is in the initial chain here. The moment he gets bottle, that Poe is his.
Oh man, you gotta try Dampé Harpies once. It'd give him 5 hearts.
What a beta quest moment that would be if someone gets a goal off of Dampé Heart Piece. I think I'd retire from life.
First try Dampé.
First try, just dig it, forehead. Linky, grab a boomerang. So what does boomerang do for him other than for these other goals on this card? What does boomerang do for him?
You can equip swap it as adults.
That feels pretty good. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a fairy spell yet, but hey, that's a goal. I guess an adult trading quest item also works.
Yeah, that would work. It really helps for it'll really help for water temple skulls, especially if they find water before a hook shot. That we don't have to backtrack from all the way to the long shot.
Exodus grabbing the heart piece here in domain. I believe he's this is 2 out of 4?
Nope, 5 hearts.
Oh, 5 hearts, there we go. Boom. Exodus 4-1. A commanding lead early, gobbling up all these quick goals here.
It's always an interesting strategy to see who goes for the fast ones versus who kind of plans ahead, because you can very easily bring this back. This is not a lost cause yet.
Yeah, there's still a lot of these goals here, like one on range heart piece is still anyone's game. If Linky can find, I almost called it beta quest. If Linky can find Zelda's Lullaby before Exodus, that's huge. Because I believe... No, Exodus knows where Max minigame is. I don't know if Linky's seen it yet or not. Kakariko Skulls is on there as well. Exodus is in a really good position to get those since he has bombs. It's just a simple hover. Looks like Linky's going to do... Yeah, he's just going to do a regular... Pardon?
Interesting to go for regular versus the box.
Well, this strat is probably, like, easier. Even though it might be slower, it's a bit more... It's a bit safer.
Yeah, true. So you see the box mega.
Yeah, box mega flip does look sick, though. Oh, looks like he's going to try and do this unbuffered.
That's not how that works.
Just mash A, forehead. And he does! There we go, he's in. My advice helped. Exodus doing some window shopping.
I think he lost Kakariko.
Uh-oh. What a thing to lose in beta quest.
It was super early, but it also wasn't, like, in the chain. It was sort of away, I believe.
There we go, Exodus. Oh, Exodus almost.
It's nighttime.
Oh, it is nighttime. Oh, it feels bad. He could have. Has he grabbed all the skulls in Kakariko yet?
No, but it's not. There's not really a point to. You still need the bottle or to hover in the graveyard.
Yeah, but when you're there, you can at least grab it. Ooh! Ooh, hello! So, that's one of the field skulls. That's in the grotto outside of Kakariko that you have to bomb by the Lonely Tree. So that is a note you have to do for later. The other field skull is the web grotto, so we'll have to see them get magic for either Din's Fire or Fire Arrows as adult.
You can ground clip.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know the strats.
That one's not new. The setup is new, though. With the low height ground clips.
Oh, right. Where you do like 2 hovers and then you damage yourself and then you go through. Yeah.
That one's probably the worst of all of them because that floor is not level.
No. And here's Linky grabbing all of the skulls here in Kakariko.
It's interesting to kind of see the different strats. Linky's sort of planning ahead and exploring like 2 different versions of knowledge.
I much prefer Exodus strategy here, especially with so many early child goals here that I think you can afford to sort of Zerg rush it.
Yeah, I tend to take Linky's strategy myself. It feels better to me. Kind of the whole, I'm here, let me do stuff.
Yeah, but then you get into doing Jabu Jabu's belly, which is quite a long goal, which is now a goal that Exodus doesn't have to do. So even though that's a point for Linky, that actually ends up saving Exodus quite a bit of time because he is ahead and he does have those luxuries.
True, but at the same time, I think the boomerang is going to help with Kakariko skulls and the market area and the Hyrule Field.
That is true. That is true. If he does find that field skull that we saw Exodus find by leaving Kakariko to Death Mountain Trail, he's able to get that right now instead of have to wait until, we find Hookshot.
Yep.
Or hover up to it. God help anybody who hovers up to that in that cave.
I've done it. Don't do it.
Yikes.
Hard, not recommend.
I almost want to give the Spirit Trial Beamos a name because I'm pretty sure he's responsible for, I don't know, I want to say at least 15% of Beta Quest deaths. It's this guy, the Graveyard Soft Soil Skulltula. Honorable mention goes to the Tree Skulltula in Fountain, but...
Oh, yeah. And the Composer Brothers, but they already have names.
Yeah. What are their names? Do you know?
Sharp and Flat.
Oh, well, that'd be easy to remember, huh?
Nintendo and the classic pun names.
And their only child, Natural.
Oh, Linky's checking in his silver scale bottle. Unconventional first bottle, but I like it.
I don't know what I think about that, just because, like, Bruno's Letter is so good for Beta Quest, just because it does RBA that arrow count, but I guess that's...
Yeah.
Who knows, maybe if your plan is just to go get Bo anyways, you're not too sad about losing it? Oh, that is true, we're gonna have to watch him weep. That's another reason why I hate this. Oh, God.
Wait. There's 25 of them. I've counted multiple times.
It's a 30-second long cutscene, and that's the 30 seconds Exodus is going to use to do additional... I guess another side effect is that if you end up going to Zora's Domain from Fountain, you're not locked off, so that kind of feels okay, but at the same time... Doesn't this also screw up not being able to do Speed Frog or get Zora Tunic early?
Sort of. You can't unfreeze him with the sign anymore, at least that I'm aware of. I haven't found a way to do it yet, but you can.
But the cutscene item still works?
Yeah.
Okay. How does doing it with the cutscene item work anyways? Do you just pull it out before you load him?
You backwalk up the stairs and then pull it out so the camera flips around, so it'll load him and the text box at the same time. And then you just reload the room like normal.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's the same trick. It's just different.
Yeah. It's still the text box messing with flags.
Yes, it prevents the actor from setting the global flag to not spawn the red. It's complicated.
50 minutes in, we have Exodus grabbing Cuckoos for his bottle. Now, that is an interesting thing I actually haven't thought of. Like, now Linky can skip Cuckoo Gathering. Is that a thing he wants to do? Like,
probably not.
On it.
Also, Linky's about to pick up 7 Kakariko Skulltulas.
That feels very, very good.
I believe. I think he got all the ones in.
He has yet to get the soft soul patch here yet, so he's gonna have to grab bugs from the rock at this entrance here.
Yep. Shoutouts to bugs in the same scene. Looking at you, Valley.
Dude, the before and after of learning to speedrun this game is your appreciation of bugs drastically goes up. They go from an easy way to make cash to just like, where are all the bug locations in the game? Where are they? Where do I get bugs?
You wait till you get more seasoned with bingo and memorize all of the locations.
My bugs triple dug. I need emergency bugs. Where do I go? I forget. There's like a forum post somewhere of someone asking where all the bugs are, and it's just endless replies of everybody saying how useless bugs are, and why would you ask such a stupid question?
I've seen that, and I'm like, you have no idea, do you? Yeah, there are bugs in the valley. They're up top, though. So if you've already jumped down or lose them, you're screwed.
Oh yeah, Link. Oh man, that is a good point. Linky didn't grab bottled Poe. He was there at night.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't know how to RBA off the chew. Because losing bugs, well, I guess it wouldn't matter.
To be fair, I only learned the easy strat to do that like 2 days ago, where you get ISG and go up.
Oh my god.
Let's go! This is exactly the luck Linky needed, dude. Grab the dead hand, grab an extra 20 or 10 bomb chews, not that much. God, GSR would be so much easier if this was the 20 bomb chew chest.
I wish.
Grab the 10 extra bomb chews, grab the compass that's really, really free here. He also grabs 2 extra shields, but I don't know if he'll make that detour since he seems pretty confident in his mirror shield. I think that's all you need to do in, well, right now, right?
There's no skulls.
Nope.
No light lights. Yeah, we're good.
And man, it must feel good to... Nothing feels better than getting Boomerang when you find well for the first time, because then you don't have to do any strats for covering to the skulls. Which it isn't too bad once you get used to it. I'm kind of in love with the Deku Baba room strat where you like hover off the spot. Yeah, especially when you learn that you don't need to target the Chew to do it. Marco.
Oh, that was funny to watch.
That man beat me to a pulp, though. Anyways, Linky doing entrance point glitch right here, which... Oh, he didn't? Oh, he didn't. Okay. He will do entrance point glitch. Sorry, I meant actor glitch.
Yeah, good.
Thank you. Doesn't get it.
I hate this trick.
I hate this trick when I have to switch controllers. Like, if I'm using a new controller, I have to figure out, like, oh, where do I hold it on this controller to get the door?
How far up from down left in millimeters?
Incorrect units.
Exodus kind of, sort of sniped the Poe. Not really, but I think he could have had that one and tied it up. Not.
Especially since he could have just stored the Poe and then, guess he could have, duped a bottle over, say, sticks?
Beans.
Yeah, beans especially, yeah, good call.
100% beans.
Man, I'll have to remember that next time I do a BQ race. Just, like, grab a bean anyways to do a bottle or something. The only problem is you can't use that as adult.
Yeah, it's the only disadvantage. But if you have something like fish or blue fire, It's really nice because then you like can't use it ever. Idiot proof.
Just have a controller with notches for head. I really need to get a new GameCube controller. My good one broke like a couple years ago, and I've been having to do runs on like this shitty third-party one, but it's holding out. The only problem is I don't know a good place to get a good first-party one. Because they're all like super expensive. Nice animation there, Linky. Cool. I've never seen that before, actually.
Thanks, Dead Hand. Oh, Exodus. Okay.
He now knows where both field skulls are. That's big.
Furiously take notes.
Yeah, note-taking intensifies.
It's like it's that scene from Death Note. I'll grab a chip and I'll eat it.
Now is Linky gonna grab? Looks like Linky's grabbing Lens. Interesting move. There's only two reasons to pick up Lens. It's either one, it's your first playthrough and you have no idea how to get through the wasteland, or two, it's gonna become a bottle in 0.2 seconds.
He really wants to RBA over love.
Oh, man, that glitched emulator, son. Let's
It's warm right now, but
it's really warm, dude. It's so warm. He's collapsed in exhaustion.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Especially when there's 8 suns.
PJ64 looking beautiful outside today.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's 3-5 in Exodus's favor here. We're approaching the 1 hour mark, and I don't see any one of these two going adults anytime soon.
I don't know, man. The ZL gives you so much as a child, but at the same time, it's so... You just gotta get lucky.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna be seeing a lot of Ooh, baby! What does Hookshot do for Linky?
Makes everything easier.
It makes everything easier, yeah. This feels really good. It's a ZL, Hookshot, and what else? Sunsong make up the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost of the Holy Trinity of Beta Quest.
Shout out to the Hyrule Field. Just...
Oh yeah.
Spawn in front of the market, die, spawn in front of the market. It's like, okay, I get it, game.
This is where I'm stuck. Man, I'm on the edge of my seat. I want to see if my prediction of voiding out in Hookshot leading to ZL
that would be insane.
Comes true. That would be such a game changer for Linky, but I really don't want to hype people up to such a logical improbability. Very good time, though, for the race. 54 isn't bad. This child.
Oh, yeah.
I could do so. Yeah, when I was when Greg was teaching me GSR like years ago, my Dompe split was called 107.
Well, now we have the All Dungeons equip swap fest that is Baronade, so my split for that is time lost to menuing. It's like an RPG.
It's a harder frame perfect trick than usual too.
I hate it.
I've been thinking about learning another RTA category because I've been kind of taking a break from it because I've just been consumed by item rando and beta quest. Just because I love bingos so much. I've been thinking about MST.
MST's rough.
Yeah, but I like it rough.
So hard. It's fun though. You learn a lot of strats.
Yeah, like trial strats is what I'm interested in, really.
Mm-hmm. It's all the trial strats.
Yeah, really.
Except the forest one, because they action swap, which is nice.
Action swap. Oh yeah, because okay.
Flaming arrow, yeah.
Action swap is a hell of a drug. Alright, so,
Alright. Exodus has 2 market skulls now.
so he's picked up the tree one in Child Castle, and he's picked up the pot room, correct?
Yep, both have.
Okay.
We're missing the grotto, which is gonna suck, and adult.
It's not gonna suck if your name's Linky, though, that boomerang.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I like the hover, I just meant it's unique.
Yeah. Hey, Linky makes his way to DC, but Lunka S on the health right now. Yeah, he's good call there. Good call. So does Linky know the strat? Let's see.
He has shoes, he'll be alright.
No, he does not know the strat. Okay. To be fair, I don't know a lot of people who do. It's not until we get to like these high, like the latter end of these beta quest tournaments that we really see people who know all the obscure strats and stuff.
Yeah, I learned that one from beta quest.
Ooh, is he going to the Alphas fight?
We're going the long way.
Okay. That feels kind of bad.
Could be worse, I guess.
Correct jam versus jam. It's a entrance randomizer, but no logic, and it's completely unforgiving. It's basically entrance randomizer taken to its logical extreme.
So this didn't get the DC compass, did he?
Oh, I don't think so. I think he just got bombs and left. I forgot about that.
That may be why Linky's doing this now. Like, even more incentive. And Exodus grabbing the Colossus Skulltula, which they weren't able to earlier because they didn't have a bottle.
Do they need that? A Wasteland Colossus area skulls. Okay.
Yep. We haven't found the Wasteland yet.
Yeah. It's never there when you need it. And that's another thing Linky can do with Boomerang, but I guess Exodus has bombs, so...
Yeah, just hover. It's easy.
Although it's weird that Exodus is using the Hylian shield. Is there a reason he's using that instead of Deku?
I think he just hasn't had a chance to equip yet.
Yeah, pausing is literally an act of the devil and makes you slow, so I understand.
Then again, running around with the Hylian shield child is a sign that you're a noob, and yeah. I say as he just casually flips into this corner.
Yeah, really. Yeah, that never works for me if I just eyeball it. I have to do the backflip, flick left strat if I want to do it with any consistency.
Yeah, I have a setup for both corners that are literally the same apart from the count of ESS turns.
So Linky grabbing the compass here. I believe this is his...
2.
Yeah, 2? What's the first one? Bottom of the well.
And
bottom of the well. He's at 3 now.
That bottom of the well happened.
Yeah.
So fast.
So Linky, I believe he's over Exodus right now, number of compasses. Now, I don't see Exodus doing Jabu. I do not see him going through this. There's no way you do this for the whole compass. There's no way.
Write it down, come back later.
Yeah, come back later if the game goes long, if you absolutely need to, but yeah. So what child goals are left? We have potentially all the ZL goals, so that's Keaton Mask and 2 fairy spells. Yeah.
Green Gauntlets.
Exodus can beat the Sky Temple when he goes grotto hunting here eventually. Oh! That key's not very helpful.
Market's done for child only.
Yep. I believe both players are good to go. Since I believe Linky also got the pot room skull.
Yes.
So yeah, both players have the child Market Skulls.
Yeah, Exodus will need bottom of the well for the dead hand, and then that's it, I think. Oh, and Linky needs to find the wasteland to do the soft soil skull.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Colossus,
it. Oh, Colossus, yeah. Okay.
Are you trying to do the mega flip over, and then he'll have explosives? Hello, Morpha. Goodbye, Morpha.
Yes, yeah, so Sky Temple, it's a special thing. Beta quest. It only appears in grottos, and I'm gonna let it speak for itself if we find it. It's a thing.
It's yeah.
Oh, hello, Lab Dive. Where were you last race?
Yeah, really, actually.
Ooh, Skull House. Too bad no ball of it. Yeah, nothing. Don't need anything there.
Yeah, they're always there when you don't need it. Linky saved, right?
At some point.
Please tell me he saved, because I just looked over. I just saw him standing after getting bombs, and he just hit reset. I'm pretty sure he saved, but...
Yeah, I didn't need those bombs. It's fine.
Oh my god, having to walk from this minigame. At some point, you need to get Sun Song. It's pretty hard to watch from Exodus's point of view sometimes because I see W split in the corner of my eye and I just giggle every time I look at it.
I'm so used to it. I've been around so long, it's just...
That is the one from TP. That'd be a heck of a ROM hack.
Combined OOT beta quest. Twilight Princess. You have to just switch consoles.
So what are we looking for? Other than ZL, what are we looking for right now? I guess that's the big hunt. Obviously there's Lon Lon Ranch Heart Piece.
And
I don't think either competitor here right now has a real like game plan, like they're running towards anything. I think we're just still in the exploration stages.
Ooh, hello, Fire Temple.
So we have Exodus fighting Fire Temple, but it looks like Linky is on his way over to lower the platform, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I would have done this a long time ago, to be honest.
That's a power move right there.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good move, actually.
That's a hyper power move.
He might think he's adult. Although Exodus is smart, I don't know if he'd fall for that.
I don't know. It does tell Exodus that he has Mirror Shield, though.
That's true. I almost wonder if he sandbagged this goal.
I don't...
That's a big brain play.
As amazing as sandbagging goals is, and as hype it is from the commentator's perspective, I don't see anybody in this entire tournament ever doing that. Especially when you get to these, monk ass. You gotta take out those BMOs, so they're gonna kill you, Linky. No, Linky, no,
don't be a hero.
Don't be a hero, dude. Get out. Get out. Just bomb them, dude. Use those bombs you definitely have in your inventory. Yes. Okay.
Oh my god.
Please don't die. Oh my god, he's shielding. Just bomb it. Okay. That's fine. We'll smooth out that throw in front. But Exodus going adult, maybe? He might be saving and just checking out where this loading zone goes.
That's a good play. Kind of run out of child stuff. Do a little bit of adult exploration if you find something. Go back.
Exodus hasn't grabbed well, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For a moment, I thought Exodus' stream froze on me. Oh. He's not holding down Z. This is gonna... Oh, he is. Okay, never mind. I don't know why I didn't see the letterbox happening. Oh my god, Linky, I'm worried about your health here, dude. I don't want you to die. I'm kind of rooting for you right now. You're the underdog.
He'll get hit by a hard part right here, it's fine.
Okay, good. That's at least some kind of buffer. Because you do want to get. You do want to
Nice
get.
spawn.
What was that spawn? I've never seen that in Beta Quest before from the Song of Time cutscene. I've never seen that before.
Wow, that one's rare. I think it only comes from cutscenes, is why.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Oh my god. Just throw a regular bomb.
Oh, Minuet.
Linky, no. You can use Deku Nuts to detonate
There we
earlier.
go.
Needs to turn it one more time. Oh my god. Why is this the most manga-esque thing? Like, I'm glued to the screen. Well, I guess we're not missing much. Exodus is learning Minuet of Forest, so... No, he wants to get hit here to get out of the animation. Okay. Making it so hard for himself, right? Oh my god. He's out, though. He's out. All he has to do is not get killed by these pots, which I don't think is possible. Link? Okay, good. He got him once. He's got the goal. He's got the goal. It is currently 4-5.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
That was
a thing.
you commented everything I do is so manga-ass. Is that what it feels like?
Oh, dude. Yes. That was it exactly. Just edge your seat the entire time.
Instead of Minuet cutscene skip. Alright, so, your Exodus. You just saw Linky mark off lower the Spirit Temple platform. What are you thinking?
The timing on that could not have been better. I think Exodus might stay adult now because of that.
So what do you do if you're Linky now? Are you thinking about going adult? You have a lot of these goals that require the child parts done. You still need to do the Colossus Soft Soils patch, but I think that's all he's given up if he goes adult. Lon Ranch HP, if he doesn't know the strat to get past that crawl space, he's giving that up.
Yeah. Linky's knowledge of the glitch knowledge, I think, might hinder him on some things.
Oh, Exodus! Oh, finding well.
Terrible timing.
Terrible timing. Hopefully he marks that down for later. He might not even care about the goal. Nah, it's Exodus, he'll care.
He found Shadow, right? It wasn't Linky?
Yes, Exodus did find Shadow.
I both. Every time.
So, we haven't seen Goron City yet from either competitor yet, have we?
I don't believe so. We haven't seen Water Temple either.
So, Exodus might be thinking about... I don't think Exodus is worried about Megaton Hammer just yet.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Ah! What?
Seriously, he needs to stop.
Dude. Oh my god! This is the exact literal opposite of commentator's curse, dude. Maybe we should just never shut up. Maybe I should just keep stream consciousness talking. Maybe we'll find ZL after this.
Commentator's blessing. Well, we've already left Waters.
Maybe he'll find ZL, dude. Oh, never mind. Oh, we already knew this was because he's died in Lake before, so I shouldn't. We should have known this.
I'm not surprised he save warped and didn't go for the Sun Song play.
Oh, but then you have to beat beat the Iron Knuckle first.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's only the one cutscene at this point.
Oh, we're in Lake. Hello.
I'm also surprised nobody, because they're starting in Thieves' Hideout, but it's one of the two-sided ones, and I haven't seen anybody run across it yet. They're just like resigned to walking down from archery.
Yeah. Have we even seen them get caught yet?
I don't believe so, which would be interesting if it's useful without a hookshot.
Yeah, really, because to remind those, getting caught by the Gerudo guards sends you in one of two locations depending on if you have a hookshot slot in your inventory filled or not.
Yeah.
And who knows, that might be the ZL they're looking for.
I know we can check fire now.
Exodus doing the proper play of not getting the warp song.
I mean, warp songs are useless. Who cares?
Linky finally picking up Sun Song. Exodus picking up Hookshot. That super feels good, man. 64.
Oh man, he's gonna go for it. So staying adult. That's interesting.
So what is on Exodus' to-do list as adult? What does he know and what can he do right now?
Go back for long shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
Kind of hard prioritize that.
Can you get long shot?
It's rough. You can do it, it's just rough. Yeah, you need 2 keys. No ZL is gonna suck, no Iron Boost is gonna suck.
Yeah, because you get
3 skulls and water is possible.
Do you really have to get the Dragon Head key and then hover in that room to the end of the water trail? You will. Oh.
It's gonna be good. It's bad. It's bad.
Oh, I don't want that to happen.
Go back to the Colossus, grab the skulls in case you find Wasteland. And then just kind of explore. He hasn't found fire. Really. Shadow would be super useful. Hovers and Dead Hand.
I don't believe Exodus has found Forest? We know Linky has.
Yeah, no Forest. Compass would be nice. Maybe if you can start finding stuff. Yeah, I think it's just status quo. Keep exploring. There's a lot of things out there. And I know for a fact he knows how to get the long at least as an adult, so that is not a problem.
Playing Sun Song here feels pretty good.
Finally.
I don't remember if voiding out and hookshot leads anywhere good.
It was Zio.
So here we see one of the downsides of going adult is that you have far less, like, all the markets destroyed. You only have 3 ways out, and if these 3 ways out are mediocre loading zones, then nothing feels worse. But thankfully it leads to forts, so... Now, if you're Exodus... If I were Exodus right now, as part of my exploration, I'd be trying out as many grottos as possible, hoping to find the Sky Temple. Since he does have 5 hearts, he is able to survive that initial hit from the Iron Knuckles.
Yeah, he's just going to need to stock up on some hearts. That's a good play, though.
Since what else are you going to be exploring for right now?
Yeah, personally, I would also RBA. Get my extra bottle out pretty quickly, just in case a nut drop happens. Although it's equipped, so he can save it.
Yeah.
Not a huge deal. Simultaneous Lon.
Alright, Linky now for sure knows where Fire Temple is. Megaton Hammer is on here, but that's quite a trek in there. However, both players are kind of equipped. I wouldn't really do it with 3 hearts as Linky, but I believe you can do it with 5 hearts.
Yeah, 5 hearts isn't a big deal. 3 is basically impossible. 4 is like...
It depends on how much
break out the strats.
Yeah. How's your movement?
Yeah. Can I hit the bottle button 1 frame after every... Leaving Lon is leaving Lon, sort of.
By way of horseback.
Free horse.
So what's Linky playing here? Is he going to be playing Requiem?
I hope he doesn't play Sun Song because time passes. Okay, Requiem.
He's playing Requiem.
Where does it go?
If this leads to Zeta.
I know.
We're going to be saying that about every loading zone. That's going to be a dead joke, but I'm not going to...
Grotto.
Oh, okay. So I'm kind of looking at S right now, because whenever warp songs lead to grottos, the game usually crashes.
Hello, Shadow.
Okay! There's a goal. Hello, Hover Boots. Meanwhile, Exodus is in Fire Temple here, so...
Yep, free goal for Linky to tie it up.
Is Exodus going to do all of Fire Temple up to Megaton Hammer right now, though? Probably.
I don't know. I have no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, Exodus, he does have that goal lead, but I don't know.
Well, he has the goal lead for about 45 seconds.
Yeah, really. Of course, does having it tied encourage him to stay in Fire Temple, though?
Maybe because of the compass, and it's a guaranteed hammer.
And speaking of compasses, are we going to see Linky get the compass as child? So he doesn't have to come back here as adult.
I hope so. It's so easy. It's just right there. Shoutouts to Child Dead Hand in Shadow Temple.
That's the interesting coding.
That's a word. Word for it. Yeah, looks like Exodus is going to go to the hammer.
Okay. I kind of want to agree with that call.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here's another thing. If you're Exodus and you see Linky cross off both dead hands, that's kind of like you're for sure thinking he's adult now.
It's so, yeah, kind of. With the spirit too. Man, that'll be an interesting question to ask. Like, when did you think he went adult?
Yeah.
An hour after.
I have that already written in my notes, so.
Oh, man. The accidental mind games.
But yeah, that goal ties it up 5-5. This is, I'm not gonna lie, this is a much closer game than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was 4-1 at some point with all the... Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like, so just couldn't find anything. Working towards some
about...
mid-length and longer goals.
Which might be the reason why he's sticking with Megaton Hammer. What else is he gonna do right now?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he knows where water is. It's gonna take forever. I hope he remembers to grab a Skulltula, actually. I thought about that.
He did the S jump up there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I was paying attention.
I got you, Sam. I got you.
Thank you. Yeah, Linky didn't get a compass either, so that's interesting.
Huh.
I guess he figures it's easy enough to find from Requiem. Might as well just do it as adult. I don't know.
Yeah, same reason why he delayed getting Sun Song for so long. It's just right there. It's just a Requiem away. Which is definitely like the tourism tagline for Requiem.
Yeah, and he'd pretty much have to go back as adult anyway to get a Skulltula, so that's a good play.
Yeah, and you're already in that second half, yeah. Yeah, okay, thinking about it, that is the correct play.
I'm curious what's going to happen if Linky ends up finding, because he only has the 3 parts.
If he finds what, sorry?
The Sky Temple.
Yeah, you can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. You need 5 hearts or double defense in order to survive it. That's an oops. You cannot mess that up with that timer. That feels bad. Yeah, Exodus getting into this final bracket in one of the most skill-packed oh, hello. Hi, how are you doing? My name
Accidental good thing.
Yeah, really.
Why is it always leaving dampen? Every time.
Linky grabbing the final Wasteland skull he needs is... I say the only one is what I should say. Planting a beam? Okay.
Meanwhile,
oh, for the heart!
The Colossus' skull.
Why? Why is he planting the beam there?
Maybe just to get it out of the inventory? I don't know. Interesting.
I would understand a lot more if this was a very frequent loading zone, like, so you could just take the beam to get to the other side much quicker. That's sort of like a quality of life improvement, but I don't think we get stuck in Colossus that often.
Oh, you can target the thing and still get it? Stealing that.
Yeah, I actually didn't know you could do that. I only know of the scene walk up.
Oh, you could get it from the floor. I just thought it was more cool.
So this puts Exodus in a good spot. He just needs to find Wasteland. That's another goal for him.
And before it's leaving the cult.
Yeah.
Just vanilla.
That would feel good. What's Linky gonna do here?
I think he's thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Wait, what do I do? What am I doing?
Just a simple save word. There we go. Exodus 3 out of 4 for Skulls and Wasteland. Just needs to find Wasteland proper into the hut with the basement, and then he has another goal ready and good to go.
And hopefully he tracks to Hyrule Castle real embark skills.
Are we going to see Exodus try to route back to Fire Temple? Or is he going to explore a bit more?
I would explore a bit more. Like you know where it is.
Yes, but Linky's obviously adult. He might beat you to it.
That's true, yeah.
That is true. He could have used Sun Song at the volcano. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is a goal for Exodus.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the last Market Skull. There we go. The tie's broken. So it'll be 6-5 for Exodus. A really good match this is turning out to be. We're just over halfway done this race, too. Linky has yet to go adult.
I like the map confirmation. Making sure.
No cheating. You definitely don't want to mark down Death Mountain Skulls when you haven't got the one as adult in the middle of Goron City.
This is a really good death for Exodus. We have not found Deku Trees, so nobody's left it yet. This is a new load.
Oh, Saria's house. But Saria's house leads to alleyway. Okay.
New, but not interesting.
Honestly, new is interesting when it comes to Beta Quest when you're an hour and a half in. Let's be real.
Yeah. I've seen the creator so many times. It's like a it's just terrible.
That and,
it's fine.
That and Lake Pedestal. Oh my god, you get sick of that.
Run around.
Linky picking up a wallet because reasons.
Buying a tunic? I don't know.
A Goron tunic that he could get for free as adult? Exodus finding Shadow Temple. He's probably gonna grab hovers and then leave. Well, the compass as well.
I would say hovers, compass, Skulltula.
And then the Skulltula, yeah. I forgot one Skulltula for me to build legends there.
Yeah. Super long, but opportunist goal, in my opinion.
It's not the longest. You get the compass, you go across the room to the Silver Rupee room, grab that, or you don't even need to do the thing, you just do the wall clip. Because he'll have hover boots, he'll be able to get the skull near the boat.
Yep.
Or I don't know if that one's quicker than just going...
It is.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, that's the fastest still.
Oh my god. That's a Monka S spawn placement. Good repositioning there by Exodus to get a better jump slash here, but unfortunately still too close to the hand. And hey, the BMO's coming into play once again in Spiritual. We still have yet to come up with a name for that thing. Do you know what freaks me out? The BMOs have noses.
Yeah, if you look at them from the front, they have a face.
That's screwed up. That is some eldritch shit. I don't want to look at the... That's like the bad kind of can't unsee. Butterboots are now in Exodus's inventory.
But yeah, Exodus did find bottom of the well, but not as true. Even if he out, so once somebody has a goal, then it's dead, out. The other person cannot get it. Nice back alley house. Most useless house in the game.
So this is the first round of the Beta Quest final single elimination bracket. In order to get to this place, we both competitors here needed to get through a round robin pool stage against 3 other opponents. And let's see here. Let me look at the pools here. Linky got 2nd place in his pool, I believe. He was in a pool with Banuru. With a win-loss of 2-1. And Exodus, on the other hand, came from a death pool of holy moly. Let's see here. It was with you and Splef and Exodus all in the same pool. That's honestly like a quarterfinal bracket list right there, honestly. Like, how you 3 got into the same pool, I'll never know. RNG, dude. All right, is Exodus gonna do the swag strat here? He's doing it buffered, so he loses points from me.
He's doing the bugs. That's enough points for everybody.
Dude, I do it unbuffered with bugs all the time, and I only miss like 1 in 10.
Yeah.
I've done it on stream twice on these races. It looks like Exodus gets it, so that feels good.
Yeah, this will mark. He has 3 adult button skulls now.
So this elevator is pretty good. Allows you to get to this basement a lot quicker than you normally would. I believe if he were to save warp, though, it resets to normal.
I never remember.
So I'm pretty sure if Exodus dies in his journey here, he'll have to do the temple the long way, if memory serves. Please, someone correct me. I don't want that to happen to Exodus.
Save warp or first win, so reset the flag.
Okay, so it is a temporary flag, so Exodus is going to have to, if he wants to do it easy way, he's going to have to not die here, which I don't see him doing, but still, it's at the back of your mind. Alright, what's Linky up to? What's his current task?
Go adults.
Yeah,
honestly,
really.
Or just luck into...
Honestly, I agree with you there. Like, going adult is probably the strat right now, because he's... I believe he's done everything, all the setup he needs to do as child.
Yeah. At least for the for sure goals. Obviously, we have stuff like, we haven't found CL yet. It's child only.
Yeah, once again, I think a turning point of this race, if Linky finds ZL before Exodus does, that's gonna put him better in the game here. He's only losing by 1 goal, so it's still anybody's race right now. But Exodus is going to increase that lead by a bit if he's able to successfully navigate Forest Temple here, so...
Yeah, Dave in chat brings up a good point, that there is a load leaving PG.
Okay, good. I hate emulator pause buffering with an absolute passion.
I don't know what this emulator is. I just play on virtual console.
The correct way of playing Forehead.
The official emulator.
The official emulator of champions.
Alright. Both adults. Nobody's killed PG yet. That's
don't
fun.
need to. I don't see any reason to go back as child now.
True. And I would like to point out as well, other than the really easy compass, nobody's gone for anything crazy. Like, I don't even think Exodus got the Shadow Compass.
Yeah, that is a good point.
They're just
Once
writing
again,
that goal off, I think.
Shadow Temple is a Requiem dial away, so...
That's true, yeah, super early.
Linky winning the gold medal of becoming an adult.
Love it. The stupid load. Kills me, dude. And you could die there too. I'm surprised neither of them.
Or played Sunsong, yeah. It's not easy to die in Temple of Time with how restricted your items are in there.
split. But yeah, Suns would be a lot easier. So unique.
It looks like Exodus is not going to have any problems with Forest Temple since... Yeah.
Now, you
Nobody at this level should die to these. And that's not even a jinx, like... There we go. Bow is his, so this sets up Exodus in an amazing position. Unlock Phantom's boss door, bam! Navigate his way back to one of the slingshot minigames, bam! Quiver 40. Make his way back to Fire Temple and do Megaton Hammer, bam! Exodus is in an amazing position right now.
And a free compass.
Yeah, compasses too.
You 100% get this compass. It is way too deep in this dungeon.
So how do you do this clip with Linky, or that Linky's trying to do? Because I only know of doing it from underneath via the hookshot clip to the ladder. Oh, he's done it! Look at that. Cool. Interesting.
Yeah, it's just a standard acute angle clip because of the way the red ice meets with the wall. It's just the area of that is so tiny.
It's like almost vanilla. That was like French vanilla. Eventually leading to the Zora shop itself.
Vanilla bean.
Vanilla bean.
It was one away.
It's not quite the full plant.
Yeah.
You just gotta plant it, let it grow, and there it is.
And we're back.
Now we're back. We're extracting it. I've got some brownies to make.
Jealous. No! Linky, no!
Linky! Oh no, we know where both of those are, don't we?
Yeah, Exodus found the web one.
Oh, Linky. Ah! Oh, Zora Tunic is not at all required ever.
Please, blue tunic is required everywhere, and it's a
Okay,
for
I'm not
all
having
people.
this discussion with my commentator.
I mean, the real secret is you just make the Kokiri tunic blue, because you can change tunic colors in this.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but drowning uses the exact same measurement as burning does. So each full heart you have adds 8 seconds, and each half heart adds 2?
4.
4, okay. It's either 2 or 4.
2, yeah, 1 second per hit.
Yeah. So it's very much possible to do it. So Exodus taking the express hidden elevator. It's not so hidden anymore, but...
The revealed elevator.
Oh
that we
my
compared
goodness,
earlier.
Exodus being spoiled by item randomizer. This room is trivial in item randomizer, but nope, in vanilla it takes like 8,000 extra seconds than it should.
Oh yeah, touch that thing.
Clockwise, counterclockwise, or clockwise, and then 2 spins the other way. Linky, I believe-
Clockwise, ride the elevator
Yeah.
to reset the room.
Oh, I never even thought of that before.
Actually, your health is split into 16 because the game has double defense.
Yeah, who was it who didn't get Iron Boots because they had glitched health because of a Keese, and they misjudged their health trying to go down for the cutscene skip?
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Reading health is hard. Remembering how much White Wolf owes you is hard. There's only 3 in the entire game.
Exodus grabbing the last button here. All he has to do is a long walk down this hallway, press
No.
A, and that's a
Linky,
goal.
no. Linky, okay. Save. No? Okay, good.
No, he's just not even
He didn't
bothering to
open the
grab
chest.
He's not grabbing the forbidden apple there. However, he is going to take a ride on his sweet beam, though.
Hello, Deku Tree. We haven't seen you in a while.
Hello, Compass. More like. Exodus deciding to reset. Okay. Cool.
It's a long climb. That's so far away.
That, and you have so many other goals on your mind right now. Quiver 40 and Megaton Hammer, as I was talking about. You want to get those goals as soon as possible.
Yeah, that Deku Tree, that is just a write it down.
Linky grabbing 3 out of 4 Wasteland Skulls as well, so that's another lol, I get the loading zone, I win setup right there. Unfortunately, Lon Lon Ranch is kind of out of the picture. I'm pretty sure Exodus knows boots. I don't know who knows how to get that heart piece with. I guess both have hover boots, so.
I know Exodus does. I
Yeah.
don't know if Linky knows the clip. Ouch.
Ouch.
Smack my knuckle on the edge of my desk. It really hurt. That is the wrong side of that loading zone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, from Linky's perspective, yeah. Of course, if you have Ocarina items available for you to use, you can play Sun Song in boss rooms, which is cool. It seems like there's 3 different states that scenes can use songs. There's unrestricted, which is everything's good. There's like Ocarina is grayed out, but other than that, it's unrestricted, so you can play whatever you want on OI. And then there's just like Gerudo Training Grounds and Trials.
You cannot warp here.
Where you cannot warp here might be one of the worst text boxes.
Good.
Like right next to like the Saria's song text box that like that unfreezes frozen timers during tricks as well.
Hey, I like the Starry song text box. It works to unfreeze King Zora.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So does the warp song text box, actually. A really stupid strat.
Quick shout out to Nocturne Wrong Warp as child.
Ugh. You had me until as child. Every warp from DC as child is just the worst.
Just shout out to Max% Child in general.
Like all of the warp setups for child. Why can't I see anything? Why is child so short? The bomb is literally up to his chest. Like, what is happening? Link, why are you 1 foot tall? That's barely an exaggeration, too. Shouts to JP Fishing. They measure it in centimeters, and he holds the fish up, right? And the biggest one is like 45 centimeters, and it's length of child length. And it's just like, how are you so short? How do you exist? What scale is Hyrule? How does this mix?
They don't quite use the metric system.
Yeah, just all of Hyrule is like half scale.
There you go. Exodus is in Water Temple right here. Doesn't have ZL, doesn't have Iron Boots, but it looks like he's going to Brave on and maybe go for Hook Shot, maybe go for 3 Skulls.
3 Skulls is doable. It's just, I hate doing Water.
Well, if you're getting 3 Skulls, you might as well just go and grab Long Shot while you're at it.
True.
Since you're going to be going through that Hook Shot room to get the Gold Skulltula. Yeah, Exodus is in a great place right now. He's got a lot of gold lined up, whereas I don't think Linky really does.
Yeah, I think Linky's gonna be relying on kind of just chance.
Well, I do believe Linky found Fire Temple, and he could beat Exodus to it, but I'm not sure.
Or that'd be interesting. The delayed snipe.
Get it while you can, Forehead.
Tight, please.
Of course, the only reason you do that is if you knew where Exodus was, so... Maybe.
Well, he could opportunist his way into Cleanse Fire. I think Exodus was going for the hammer, and then just kind of lucked into doing other stuff.
You say lucked, but it was really a mistake in the block pushing room that led to that. Where is he? Oh, he's just pointing
on
out.
purpose. Hey, Party House.
That was Lost Dog, actually.
Okay, yeah. I'm so bad at identifying those.
A very interesting side effect of using out-of-bounds navigation in Water Temple is that zoning out usually puts you back at the start of the temple, which is really nice for Beta Quest. Since you never step through any doors, so you never reset your entrance point.
Oh, yeah.
What? That was a funny thing that happened there to Linky. He like animation canceled into a ledge jump.
Oh, dude, we might get to see my favorite hover in the game.
Your favorite hover in the game?
Yes.
Oh.
The river chest.
I got instantly sad. I almost believed you for a moment.
This one's so good.
River hover.
Hey, it's better than doing the was 15 chew hover area in fire. Because that's a thing that exists. Because Jolin got bored one day.
Honestly, a lot of advancements in Ocarina of Time technology have come from Jolin being bored. I mean, how else would we have all dungeons in one pause?
Oh, item was escape. I love it. What is this setup? This is different. Oh yeah, he has hover boots. He doesn't have to do that crazy twist hover thing.
Just use Chew's forehead.
Shush.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and he got stuck. Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, Link, okay. I think I'm like a second behind you. Pause buffering on emulator.
To the damage buffer. Or the damage clip. Oh, he has one heart. Never mind. Don't do the damage clip.
I used to do this strat because I didn't know that damage clip actually existed. And then I was like, wow, it's literally the freest trick in Ocarina of Time. Just like, go here, turn right, 2 ticks, pull a chew. I'd rather have a chew out before you do that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then it just works.
Yeah, 2018 was huge for clipping technology in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, ground clips.
Yeah, there was a lot of research put in by like Jolin and Bakaneko and Pliny and all those guys to fully understand, at least as much as we could, how clipping works.
That's one of the big reasons why That is one of the big reasons why I pulled the trigger on getting into speedrunning this game and doing bingos and all that stuff, because I knew I was investing in a game that, despite the textbooks of stuff found for it, that there's still so much to like figure out and learn. When I started learning, I started doing Ocarina of Time stuff right as Equip Swap is accidentally discovered by Juke and Exodus.
Nice.
So it's kind of really cool that like all these years after we've had stuff like Door of Time Skip, Wrong Warp, Equip Swap, all these things that have so like changed this game, there's still stuff to be found. Itemless Escape being probably the biggest notable recent example. Even though that's probably not human doable.
There's a setup for it.
Yeah, but do you want to do that?
I did. I've done a run of 0 equip any %. It took like 40 attempts because the stupid, like you have to freeze the timer from the opponent minigame, and it's unbufferable and free.
There we go. Linky picking up Goron Tunic, so maybe I'm correct about him going to Fire Temple next. It should be in his notes.
I think that's the play for him. Oh my god.
No! Oh no! For whom the bell tolls, Exodus grabbing ZL might have cemented this game. It might have.
I wasn't even paying enough attention to tell you where that was.
Oh no.
Somewhere stupid.
Oh,
hey, fog glitch. There is not a problem with the stream. It's just very blue.
So, how this fog glitch happens is that when you're next to Hyrule Castle as adult, the scene sort of grows all ominous and dark, and it loads its own custom thing because, Ganon's castle's evil and all that stuff. However, if you go through that loading zone as adult and then you go to a different scene, that effect doesn't clear, and that leads to really stupid things happening. If you're familiar with the rain glitch in Kakariko, it's the similar thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to fix it is by randomly going to an area that clears it. So I think most areas with a fixed camera do it, like the interior of houses and market.
Yes.
Collapse
that
fixes
just
it.
can't exist.
Yeah.
I think
like
playing Sunsong does too.
I don't know what Linksey's doing right now.
I think he's trying to get into forest. It kind of looks like it.
Is he trying to hook shot?
I think he dropped his bugs to play Suns and then lost them, and then
yes, he is. He is firing his hook shot right now.
Okay.
But yeah, Exodus finding ZL. That's Green Gauntlets. No, because he's adult now. So
he made it, or Sabor. It's one of the two.
No, he died.
Died. How do you wait? What?
Bombs.
Oh right, okay. I have like no sound. I have no sound this entire time.
Yeah, it turns out saving and resetting also does it here. So that's another reason why. So yeah, you can do mask stuff as adult, right? Like if you go inside the mask shop.
Well, he has to show the letter to a guard.
Right. So you can't even do Keaton mask. So really, all this opens up is 2 fairy spells, but still, Exodus has started getting quite a lead here. It's 7-5, and Exodus, as we've been talking about, as well. Oh, Linkio! Who knows? Okay.
Welcome to cutscene percent. This was a thing. I wonder where Phantom Ganon is.
I once had a beta quest. I once had a beta quest that was going adult, led to ZL, led to Requiem, led to getting Minuet Forest.
That is a fantastic start.
That's
you get to look at the board.
Yeah, it's called Blackout because you fall asleep during all the cutscenes.
Take a shot every cutscene, blackout.
This is real drama indeed, and this is going into the last hour of the race as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's
a lot of stuff.
Alright,
so many things you could do with this.
You're Linky. How do you catch up to Exodus right now? Fire Temple.
Go for a Megaton Hammer.
Yeah.
Go back to your fairies, because he's written down, I think, a few.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
Exodus
compasses? I don't know.
Exodus is also sitting on the time bomb of Quiver 40 as well. So if Linky wants to get into this, he needs to score 4 goals to get ahead. That's quite a long. That's quite a lot of goals, especially since we have Exodus. The long shot is prepped. Now definitely long shot is prepped now that he's gotten Zelda's Lullaby. 3 Skulls is super prepped. Who knows? We might see Linky dash for Water Temple now.
Yeah, he prepped 3 Skulls with key.
Now that I'm saying it, Water Temple is definitely a very, very mouth-watering 2-course meal right now.
No pun intended.
Nice chew.
Yeah, I think if I was Exodus, I'd go back. Free 2 Skulls and the long shot.
If Linky can beat Exodus back to Water Temple, maybe not though. Exodus definitely has this lead right now, and he's for sure hidden over there.
Yeah, he has the lead, and he's done all the.
This race could be won or lost at Water Temple. I know I probably have said that 8,000 times about every other goal, but you think Exo's looking for spirits?
Forest, fire, water.
Yeah, we have every dungeon found.
Shadow, he can do really quickly here. Yeah, if he gets spirit, that's very easily. He's got like 4 things lined up.
Yeah, this does not look good for Linky, but if Linky can get those snipes, long shot and 3 skulls look very delicious.
Yeah, I think Linky's gonna have to rush Megaton
he
Hammer.
He has to rush.
And just
I would go for
stuff like
Water Temple, then Megaton Hammer, and then Fairy Spells.
Yeah, Fairy Spells for sure.
Oh, Exodus not even bothering getting magic. He's got way too many goals to think about before doing magic, I think.
I respect that. Like, hold on, I will come back to you.
Just like, wait. I'll leave a note. Call me later.
I owe you.
I owe you 1 magic meter. Yeah, I believe this leads right into Water Temple, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, Linky's thinking about getting magic, but he doesn't have bugs. So he can't
he lost the bugs.
His lullaby.
In the fateful blueness.
I'm just gonna get to Water Temple first. I think he's gonna have to get bugs back in his inventory.
And all this isn't even to mention the luck into going Sky Temple on mono.
Oh, right! Sky
Much
Temple
stuff.
is still a thing. Linky can't survive. Oh, Exodus is in Water Temple, though. Oh.
Aiming is hard.
This does not bode well for Linky, unfortunately. Like, these 2 goals might bury him a bit too deep.
Especially against, Exodus, Caliber.
Fantastic race so far, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. The fact that he brought it back at all is just a testament to doing, like, medium length goal.
Yeah, really. The question is, though, are we going to see the lockout? That's the question.
It can happen. It'd take a while, but it could happen.
Yeah. Exodus is just over halfway to go for that. Linky re-grabbing bugs here. Now, is he making his way to Water Temple right now? No.
Could he have... There's no way he knows that he's done any of water, right? Like, none of the goals tell him anything? No. But you kind of have to, I think.
Especially Linky's doubling back to all these goals or not to all these loading zones he already knows, so that feels kind of bad.
This was a route to something, though. I don't think that's what he was expecting.
No.
No.
That standing still usually tells you something. God. Why? I love how both Darth Blinks in both of their iterations are so exploitable. Like, whether it's Crouch Dabs in Zelda 2 or whatever we just saw Exodus do there, give him the old reach around.
One detail I really like about Darklink is when he spawns, your shadow, your reflection disappears.
Yeah. The whole room is probably one of my favorite set pieces, honestly.
That's a cool
just
room.
the whole, it's just an illusion. Now here's a fun strat. How do you get past the Temple of Time blocks? Well, this is a story all about how the bottom part of this door is hookshotable. Why? I hate this game! Why do things like that happen? Why is that part of the door specifically hookshotable? Riddle me that, Batman. Jesus Christ.
Somebody in development copy-pasted.
Yeah,
Clicked the wrong polygon.
This game, dude. Alright, long shot.
The devs knew, man. They put the
dude.
after Deku Tree, they knew.
And with that, Exodus goes up 9-5 on Linky. This is feeling not really great. You know Exodus is going to be going for Quiver Fort, or going to be going for Megaton Hammer.
Oh yeah, he knows where the thing is.
Yeah.
The archery.
Yeah, he's found both of them, I'm fairly certain.
I was told they were age specific for Beta Quest. I know they're two separate scenes, like in the vanilla game.
So my understanding was that there's a adult one and a child one, but it's the same actor behind the table and does different things based on what age Link is. That's what my understanding of that was.
That would make way more sense.
Because it's the same actor object. Because
yeah, I know they're different. I know they're different.
If you haven't noticed about Ocarina of Time yet, they like to cut corners a little bit on things, so reusing the same asset makes a lot of sense.
Well, he also doesn't have any legs. Talk about cutting corners.
Well, he's behind
cut
a
the corner of his bottom half.
Are you saying that he needs legs to do his job?
I'm saying I don't know how efficient holding himself up with just his arms is, but he's really buff.
He's a strong dude. Have you seen the pythons that guy's sporting?
Super, like Popeye.
He's Popeye and a half, dude.
No, he's half of Popeye. He doesn't have any legs.
He's like Popeye mixed with Hulk Hogan mixed with like, who's the guy who flexed his like, oh man, who's the guy in all like the 90s like home workout videos? Tybo, that dude.
Yeah,
Billy Blank. That guy. Yeah.
Alright, this is where all the notes pay off.
Yes, 100%. A big thing about Beta Quest is how good. If you're not, both players are allowed to take notes, but how you take notes, especially in such a fast-paced bingo format such as Lockout, how you take notes is so important, because if you're writing down where everything leads to everywhere, that's time wasted that you could actually be playing the game, but at the same time, you need to be able to route yourself where you need to go. Look at this, Exodus making his way back to the web grotto as well.
This is the do I remember the strat moment.
Does he, though?
Oh, he has the long shot. He can just weird shot it.
Let's go.
Routing! This is routing at its finest.
And Exodus has gotten the other skull, right?
No, I don't.
However, that is just Kakariko to Death Mountain Trail, so... Yeah, that's another goal for this boy.
I'm pretty sure he found it when he didn't have a hook shot and just wrote it down.
What is Linky doing?
I have no clue. Dying, I guess.
Oh. Oh.
A little bit higher.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Token hitbox.
Gonna get it eventually. He's got it.
Go. Just shout outs to Skulltula hitboxes.
Yeah, really. Hey, in the pillar room from the other side this time.
We were just here.
Yeah, but this is a new loading zone. This could lead to something useful. I think we've almost found everything we needed, really. Okay!
YouTube the strat!
Does he know the strat? WW... Oh, man.
It's not hard. That's the sucky part. Oh, man. You hate to see it.
Hate to have it happen. Especially since Linky needs all the goals he can right now.
Yeah. I like this load from the minigame. Hey,
hello! Hey! We were just talking about this.
The loads of
every loading zone. It's just been commentators blessing the entire way.
Man, this has been fun. Alright.
So that's a goal for Linky.
Yeah, Exodus routed straight to the high roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he's
going back
child, really.
We don't know where Phantom Cannon is.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, that is the kind of big one. So, like, we can't even get. That is true, though. If he goes back as child, that's Green Gaunts, that's Keaton Mask, that's Lon Lon Ranch HP. That could put him back in the game, but it looks like Exodus getting magic meter here.
Yeah, the Green Gaunts are interesting too because he has the chicken already, and if he could find a spell, he could, or actually it's child, so he could swap it over sticks. So he could just do that as child.
Can I just say, Exodus did one of my favorite things. If you're playing a song that requires you to play it on a staff, if you make a wrong note, all you have to do is change the pitch of your next note, and the staff will instantly reset. That's just a small speed thing I kind of like.
I can't believe I never knew that.
Really?
Yeah, I was just mashed until it left. Until I got 8 notes.
You'll probably do that anyways.
You probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I got the song wrong, and then just sort of mangle the C stick. What's Linky up to right now? Where is he going? Is he just kind of in explore mode right now? Is he trying to go back to find his fairy spells? If he's able to snipe Exodus on fairy spells, that'd be kind of funny, but I think it's too little too late at this point.
Maybe.
Exodus 4 goals ahead. If Linky wants to tie this back up, he's going to need to find... He needs to beat the Sky Temple. He needs to beat Fire Temple. He needs to snipe Exodus on 2 fairy spells. Beat Phantom Ganon, go back in time, get Green Gauntlets, Keaton Mask, and Long Range HP.
He's done this. He's going somewhere. He's done this already.
At least he gets the trick pretty easily. Looks like Exodus is stopping and peeking at his notes.
He might actually be watching his VOD. Go back to the quiver.
That is allowed. Players are allowed to look at their stream VODs or whatever they need to do. The things that they are not allowed to do is look at chat. So chat's not allowed to help them because we don't want any risk of, you know, someone being too helpful. GTG doesn't really mean anything right now.
Only we could RBA compasses.
You mean RBA away compasses, right? Or is there a bottle that gives you compasses?
There is not.
There's
every bottle. Well,
because it gives you map. It gives you. That's a big ass brain play if you're doing that.
That's gross. That's the one you do for the final. So I guess if you're Exodus, you go back to Quiver 40, obviously.
So Quiver 40 and 2 fairy spells are the 2 fastest goals he can do right now, and you want to be put in space. You want to increase this lead. You want to make sure that this is a victory you can get without any surprise Linksy comeback.
The fairy spells aren't guaranteed, which is the only thing I'm thinking of.
But it's quick if his notes are good.
Well, yeah, I mean,
and by notes I mean
fountains.
And by notes I mean stream VOD.
Okay.
Hey, Linky, how you doing? Here's a fairy spell for you.
Yeah. See.
Meanwhile, Exodus. Yeah, this is exactly what you were talking about. So both competitors right now going for 2 fairy spells right now.
Yeah, I guess we should explain. So if you don't know, the magic fountains were kind of patched, I don't know, changed for Beta Quest. The first one you find is always magic, and once you have magic, then they become their vanilla counterparts. So it makes it kind of interesting because start writing down fountains, they're all the red flames, which is only upgrade. The regular magic, spin attack, double magic, and double defense, when you see them initially, and then you go back later and they can change.
So there's 5 fairy fountains in the randomizer pool. You have double defense, double magic, and the 3 fairy spells. The way I like to describe it is that there's basically wallpaper over all of those 5, and they will always give you magic. No matter which one of the 5 you visit, if you don't have magic, playing ZL at any one of them will give you magic. After you get magic, the wallpaper is ripped off, and then you get to truly see which fairy fountain it is. So that's why you have to sort of write down, okay, there's a fairy fountain here. Okay, there's a fairy fountain here. And hey, Exodus, looking like he's going to go get Hammer. And by looking like, I mean is obviously getting Hammer.
Grab some fairies and just, because we've already died here once.
Yeah, for safety. We don't want to repeat of what happened earlier.
And I like the wallpaper analogy. They are physically themselves.
Yeah.
Because if you leave them, that doesn't change. Only
Yeah.
the effect of the item that you get changes. I guess he was just getting bombs, actually.
Bombs are a runner's best friend. So yeah, Exodus. We're gonna see him go on autopilot here, grabbing. He's gonna be going in here to reset his fire timer. And Linky, look at that!
Wow, dude.
Excellent routing by Linky grabs the goal. However, that signifies to Exodus that he's okay just to uncontested getting this hammer. And at this point, Linky cannot go for goal. He pretty much needs to shut Exodus down.
Yeah, it signifies two things. I don't have to go for that anymore. A lot of cutscenes, and I'm unimpeded on hammer.
Which definitely takes a bit of stress off, at least while you're navigating Fire Temple.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I didn't see the camera angle on Linky's stream, so I don't know what.
Shipping data is love, right to left.
Okay, it's from the left, yeah.
Yeah, it's blue.
Yeah. So from the left, it's Nehru's, from the right, it's Ferror's Wind, and from the middle, it's Din's Fire. Ooh, Exodus doing this strat instead of the jump across one.
Again, showing off really, really old strats.
Even though the other way is, like, freer. But oh well. Stick with what you know, and it works,
Yeah.
so why bother?
Well, I like the new setups because they don't fit the crystal. You save a little bit of time. But at the same time, he does play on emulators. Taps.
Climbing, climbing, climbing. Exploring, exploring, exploring. Linky not knowing what to do in Lake here.
Yeah, the Speed Souls community likes to. They ain't got nothing on. They ain't got nothing on. I'm telling you, that thing is long. Glitchless gets Ferror's Wind just for that wall, and it saves time. They almost.
Oof. Hey, Blinksy Bombs.
Still avoiding compasses, I see.
Yeah, really. It looks like. Yeah, like compass goals. Once you get up to 6 compasses, 7 compasses, it's very easy to sort of ignore.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, oh, that goal is pretty long.
Yeah, maps. It's weird. Maps are alright just because they're dungeon. But once you get a compass, it's just a slog. And you need synergies. Like, okay, I'm gonna be here. Like forest. Like you get the bow. It's like, alright, you get the. It's just here.
Yeah, but even then, Exodus isn't grabbing the compass.
Well, because I think he has a route 13 at this with Sculpula's, the hammer, and then Quiver 40. Like he's done. It's just a matter of doing.
Oh yeah, that is 13, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh man, that is a good play. That is an interesting part about Lockout, is that you win at 13, so you can actually purposefully block out goals as well.
Right. Which is really the strat for Linksy right now. He needs to find, I guess, Sculptula's at this point.
Actually, come to think about it, Neighbor's Love is a great pickup for Linksy. That means he can do Sky Temple if he finds it.
Oh, that's a good point. Rush Grottos, I guess.
Linksy... I keep saying Linksy with an S, I don't know why. Linky.
Oh, I've been doing it too. That's probably my fault.
I'm probably the progenitor of that. But yeah, I don't... I want to say there's still hope, because if this is like the luckiest half hour of Linky's life, he might be able to sort of like combo off here. If he finds Phantom Ganon, but even then, it's very Monk-esque.
Yeah, it's a lot of cutscene.
Yeah.
And just movement.
Because not only do you have to do that, you also have to skip both of the cutscenes in Temple of Time, and then you need to go watch Goron dance, and you need to go forward in time. I guess you can exo-equip Pocket Coco, but...
Yeah, it's like the only time ever.
And then you need to go re-find the mask shop, like, where's that? Re-find where Lon Lon Ranch Heart Piece is. And even then, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 goals?
Mm-hmm.
That brings Linky up to 11, and when Exodus gets Quiver 40, he's still ahead by 1, so I don't see it. One Scotula from each adult dungeon is still kind of on the table, but I don't think that's a big priority for either two of these competitors.
I think it's Exodus's third, which I think is why he's pausing right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he knows where Shadow is. I don't think he's found Spirit yet. Or if he has, it's just the top, which is still fine.
Well, he's still grabbing Quiver 40 at some point, right?
Yeah, he pretty much has to. Nothing else has been, like, there's nothing else done that he knows where it is.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, dude, that reminds me of what happens when you RBA more than 4 heart pieces. What happens to your quest item menu?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, just everything. Or if you have a timer that's way too long.
The infinite blackness of guards.
Hey, the infinite blackness of Linky now having a ocarina.
That's good because he can die. It's really bad because this is a long cut.
Yeah, you do not want cutscenes right now. Exodus is on the cusp of getting a lockout here.
Is he RBing choose to do Spirit Hover?
Why is he... That doesn't make sense.
Well, because
unless it's part of his route.
Yeah, because entering from Mirror was vanilla, right?
Was it?
It was something and it spat you back out.
I've hacked them in, it's terrifying. Don't get more than 400 pieces.
Oh, fun fact about heart pieces though, if you are and then get more so it rolls, it actually doesn't carry properly or it doesn't zero it out. So you would actually have 15 or whatever. And you can RBA that value. Or BA that value because of the mushroom.
Oh man, I think there was an Ocarina of Time Championship Series race that revolved around heart pieces, and I remember that being a strategy of going to Fortress's Child, grabbing the odd mushroom, and then keep RBAing, like, because RBAing the odd mushroom sets your heart piece count to 1. So
yeah, because you can only get under 32, or between, or 20 to 29, whatever.
Yeah. Because I believe heart piece counts increase in increments of 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this game is well programmed.
Hey, 64.
Yeah, it was using a really old puzzle to BA, I think the long shot. Maybe the
I love the Ocarina of Time Championship Series races.
Oh, did Exodus never get the mirror shield?
No, I don't think he ever did.
Oh, he doesn't, yeah. He's just getting the mirror shield. Alright.
So why does he need it, though? What? Don't scare me like that, Exo. Don't scare
Well, shoutouts to the cutscene stopping your moment.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I'm not the only one who got a heart attack off of that. Thank goodness.
Yeah, just back out.
Lol.
It was funny load.
Which is weird. How did Linky go into that originally, then? It was from something else.
Yeah, he came out of there from a cutscene, I think.
Right. Oh, that's really lucky, then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like Exodus does have a route. And I guess it's the top, the adults area. He would need it for the key. Need the mirror shield for the key.
I'm still surprised he doesn't, died out of which entrance? The Ganon's Castle Fairy? I don't think so.
No, he hasn't. Water Temple.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, that's a harsh reminder right there.
Yeah, I think Water Temple really marked when
Get
if
the skull.
Linky was able to get the skulls and the long shot before Exodus, holy moly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It would currently be 9-9 if that was the case. Of course, Linky's getting the compass here, it looks like.
I think he's going for a skull. For the adult dungeons.
Hey, Exodus finally making his way to Shadow.
That was a long chain to Shadow.
Dude, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not both, exactly?
Just the time it takes, I guess. But yeah.
Swim.
Don't. Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no? I think this is what he wanted. Oh, it's not what he wanted. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you just want to load the room, not get stuck in the stupid hallway.
So yeah, we're not gonna see Exodus care at all for this compass. Turn left.
Yeah,
to
if he even looks in that. Right.
Yeah.
I scoff in your general direction, compass.
I like how you can just see up, flick right, and that just works.
Oh, yeah. I've been partial to the new setup recently.
Oh, the newer one?
Yeah. A couple slash shields and another slash. Works with a straight angle.
Interesting.
It's kind of precise, but you can chain it into another setup for the Skulltula without hover boots.
Oh, okay. There's
Yeah.
the kicker. Because I'm just like, man, but the other method seems really fast, and then you continued your sentence, and I'm like, oh, hello.
Yeah, you do a twisted jump and
Save warping out. Exodus just needs 2 more goals to lock out Linky and win the match. Yep, he's got a... Exodus just needs to get Spirit, and then he has 12 goals. There's the Quiver 40, finally.
if this is just on the way to Spirit.
Yeah, really. That's a kind of like God tier routing right there. It's weird that most runners have a bias towards the left side. I think it's partially due to this double blue rupee. Oh!
Yeah, you always get left first because the ones that they spawn staggered.
Exodus taking... Oh, he still misses! He gave it so much lead. I don't know if he has the money to just waste arrows and speedily redo this.
Maybe not. Maybe one. Too high.
Too high.
No! Too. It's the hardest minigame. It's so hard.
So please.
Try number 4.
Some men's difficulty lies in their battles against Pose. Some men's difficulty lies in trying to hover slide over the mirror shield. Some people's difficulties lie in trying to do Kokiri hovers to the small key in the river room in water. And some people's difficulties is the bow and arrow minigame as adult. There's Quiver 40.
Shoutouts to ATZ.
Some people's difficulty also lie in
Oh,
finding a...
Hey.
Oh, Linky finds Phantom Ganon. I think this might be too little too late, though, but hey.
He's just gonna play something.
Yeah. This was Composer Grave Entrance, yeah. EX cancel into Deku Tree. Exodus checking his notes for Spirit Temple, I assume.
I would assume the same.
It's either that or maybe just drop down the nearest grotto. Who knows?
With a lead like this, that's what I might do. Just for the swag.
I'm surprised I'm surprised Beat the Sky Temple has gone on this this long.
Have we even found it? I don't think we've even found it, have we?
Neither competitor has really even like checked any grottos, really.
Yeah, true.
Looks like Linky's gonna go grab the compass here, because I don't know what else he can do right now.
Yeah, it seems sort of like a desperation play.
Ooh, good play there, grabbing for his win, but won't this start him all the way back at Goma's boss room?
Yes.
Oof. Maybe that's the play.
That was a bad place to put.
Just hookshot it. Just hookshot it, dude. There you go. TG, the backseat gamer.
If only I had a ranged. Oh wait.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like Exodus is making a beeline for people.
Yeah. It depends if Linky knows that strat or not. There's Spirit, and it's from adult side. All Exodus has to do is a quick jaunt over to the statue run, and this game is over. And also maybe not die to the Iron Knuckle.
Oh, that was closer than it needed to be.
Oh, whoa!
This is still closer than it needs.
Monk ass, dude! That's fine. Hearts, like, the pillars around here are made out of human hearts, so it all's fine.
They're the hearts of the previous Iron Knuckle.
The hearts of all the casuals who were slain. Actually, that's pretty metal war right there. Alright, so this, I think we can make an unofficial winner here of Exodus. This was a really good race, though. Gee, baby.
Oh, actually, Linky's play there was really good, actually.
What's up?
He set for his wins to go get the compass, because you can't leave that room, because you need to light the torch.
Okay, wow, okay. That's actually really smart. I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, me neither. I would have gotten the compass, been like, crap. Time to save more.
There you go, Exodus.
Choose a skull, any skull.
As Longshot can just go right up to this top torch.
Longshot is just cheating.
Yeah, really. Exodus is just a big giant cheater. That's all we have to say. And that is game at the 2 hours 28-minute mark. Exodus beats Linky 13-7. This was a way better race than I thought it was going to be. This was almost anyone's game going into almost the final hour. I think the fork was stuck in after Exodus took both the Water Temple goals, unfortunately.
Yes, that was definitely the deciding factor.
All right, let's see if we can't get an interview. So Exodus looks like he's down to do an interview.
Like he's still looking around. Like, where was all the stuff?
Yeah, where was all the stuff?
All right. Trying to look up for them right now.
Hello, Techie. Shout out to him. He was your restreamer for today.
Hello.
Excellent work.
Thank you very much. Yep. Dotso beat me to it right now.
You're welcome.
God. Yeah, huge shouts to the runners. Like, oh god. These guys were... That was just impressive to watch.
Yeah, this race was, like I said, way closer than I thought it would be. Exodus has that proven record. Like I said, last year's 1v1 draft tournament, he was undefeated. And I don't know a lot about Linky, so maybe I'm sort of like unknowingly like shitting on him, but like, who knows? Very, very excellent race between these two people. Hopefully we can get an interview going here in a moment.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wait for them to hop in at this point.
Yeah.
There's
Exo.
Yep. Hello, Exo.
Hello.
Congratulations on your win.
Thanks.
Do we know if Linky is down for an interview? I didn't see him respond in the Bingo Sync chat.
He has not responded, so I'm not sure.
So, yeah, this was a lot more interesting of a race than I thought it was going to be. I'm pretty sure that's the 4th time I've said this now. What did you think about the seed and card Exodus?
I liked the card. The seed was pretty good because I found all the adult dungeons and there were still a bunch of things I hadn't checked. So I think I got pretty lucky with finding stuff this seed. And I did a pretty good job of getting back to stuff, but there were a few things that I just completely forgot about. Like I forgot to go back to Hammer for a while. And I mean, I was also kind of choosing to avoid that because I really wanted to do water since that was 2 goals.
Yeah, that was definitely Dotso and I sort of agreed that was sort of the basically the herald of the end of the match for Linky was you getting back to Water Temple first. Because it was really a race to see who would get back there first after because both of you got ZL like almost at the exact same time. So we were sort of like, ooh, could something happen there? But yeah.
Yeah. And then I forgot about the Quarter 40 goal for quite a while, but that was actually pretty tricky because I think I only found one shooting gallery. I might have found another one and just forgotten it, but the only one I found was child only. So I had to play Sunsong in a bazaar, and I didn't know. I knew where both bazaars were, but I wasn't sure if the one I was going to play in first was going to give me the shooting gallery because I wrote down somewhere where the other bazaar was, but yeah, one was entering forests and one was somewhere else. Oh, it was Hylia Owl, which is also kind of child only. So it was just really obnoxious to try to get back to shooting gallery.
Yeah, really.
As adult. There's 2 ways of getting there for child only. Nice.
So speaking about child only, that was another big thing Dotson and I were talking about at the start of the stream before the race began, because we got to see the card a bit early, and we were commenting how many child goals were on here, and we were saying that we were probably going to see half the race be child only. Were you thinking the same thing when you were scanning over the card?
Yeah, there were a lot of child goals, so I stayed child for quite a while.
Yeah,
I got the bottle. I got the bottle really late in child, so I couldn't really go for some of the Skulltoy goals like Kakariko skulls. And I was worried he was going to get the bottled Poe because he got Kakariko skulls, so I'm surprised he didn't get bottled Poe while he was in Graveyard at night. Maybe he didn't have something to dupe over, I don't know. But I feel like...
Yeah, he only had one bottle at the time, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there was that. Yeah, your note-taking looks like it's absolutely superb, because we were able to sort of, like, pinpoint your sort of game plan. Like, what's your secret to note-taking?
I write down I obviously write down all the important areas I need to go back to later, like where they are, and I also try to write down how some of the hubs connect to each other, so like Kakariko, Kokiri, Gruta Fortress, etc. I try to like keep track of like all the ways to get from one hub to another hub, and so that's how I get back to stuff. And of course, I take advantage of the child save warp, because you can just keep doing that and go from there to wherever you want to go. Like, if you have good notes from Child Save Warp and know where you can go from there, like the hubs that leads to, then you can get back to stuff really easily most of the time. So a lot of times I save warp back to Child, and then I was at the Shadow Trial, I think, or some trial, and I had to keep dying, and that would put me in Alley, I think, or something like that. So yeah, I write down a lot of notes. I see a lot of people don't write down many notes, but my personal playstyle is to write down a lot of notes. It does lose me a lot of time, though, to write down stuff and to go back and figure out how to get back to places. So if you have a really good memory, then you probably don't need to write down many notes. But
there's so much to remember.
I just forget. Even if I just found something like 10 seconds ago, I'll forget which loading zone I just went into. If I didn't write it down, I'll be like, wait, what did I just do? Like, so that's why I try to write down stuff like that. But I'm pretty happy with how I got a lot of the fast goals on this card. That was just nice to not have to like play catch up the whole time.
Yeah, really. That's another question I wanted to ask. Did you feel like were you like really stressed that you might actually end up losing this match at any point?
I was a little bit stressed at the first, like, yeah, I'd say for like the first hour, I was pretty stressed, but I felt like I knew where a bunch of stuff was, and I could just do goals for the last like hour and a half, and I thought I would get most of them, so I wasn't worried too much in the last couple hours, but the first hour he was getting some goals, so yeah, I was pretty nervous for a while.
One of the goals I'm surprised stayed black for the duration of the match was beat the Sky Temple. Like, none of you were at all interested in searching grottos for that. Is that just not one of your favorite goals? Or because that synergizes well with 5 hearts.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right. I just didn't really I just don't really check many grottos most of the time. But, it would have probably been worth it for me to do that. I just had other stuff to check, so I just wanted to check the other stuff first and not go... Yeah, because usually it's just faster to like hold down or whatever to exit the area instead of going across the scene to get to a grotto or whatever. So I just wanted to check a bunch of loads as fast as possible while also doing goals as soon as I could. And I just never really entered grottos, I don't think. But yeah, maybe I should have. I don't know. I might have missed out on a dungeon or something if I had done that, so it's probably good that I didn't.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Dotso, do you have any questions? Because I think that's all the main ones I wanted to ask.
Yeah, I'm curious when you thought you went adult.
Okay. Let's see. I need to like look back at when he marked stuff so I can remember.
You went adult somewhere like an hour or so in, maybe? Maybe a bit more?
Yeah, I think like 120, I don't really remember. Maybe it was like 110, somewhere around there. I thought he was still child when he got the platform and spirit, but then I found out you had to spirit hover to that, or hover slide, so I knew he had to be adult for that. I was surprised he did spirit hover that early to do that goal.
He did do the spirit one as child.
Oh, he did the hover across from the silver gauntlets?
He found the entrance, the adult side entrance, and ended up at Mirror Shield.
Yeah, it was kind of insane.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you'll have to rewatch the VOD.
But entering... Oh, no, entering Mirror Shield was getting to the Mirror Shield chest, though. So how did he get Mirror Shield?
He was randomly put there after a cutscene.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense.
Which feels good.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, if it weren't for that, then yeah, I think you had to Spirit Hover or Hover Slide across, or Hover Cross, I guess.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So when did he go adult, actually? I'm curious.
I think it was like an hour and 40 minutes in.
Okay.
He went adult pretty late.
Yeah, it was the Spirit platform and the 2 Dead Hands, both of which we were commenting that those could give away that maybe, but he actually did both of them as child.
All right, so that was round 1 of this 1v1 Lockout Beta Quest tournament. You're moving on to face Cliff Gosling. Now, what do you think about that matchup?
Well, I don't know anything about Cliff Gosling. I checked his Twitch to see like if he had done any speedruns or anything, but it looked like he has not done anything except Beta Quest Lockout. So I'm confused as to how he's already quite good at it. So I'm excited to face him.
Yeah,
It looks like he's watched a lot of Beta Quest at least, or done it. I don't know, because he knows a lot of good Beta Quest strats. Like I watched one of his, I think I watched his last tournament race, so he knows a lot of good strats, which is kind of surprising because I'd never heard of him. But yeah, I'm excited to face him.
Yeah, it's more than likely that that's probably going to get restreamed here on one of the ZSR channels. So I can't wait. Maybe I'll commentate that depending on when it is. Any other questions? Dotso?
I'm good.
All right, I think that wraps up this pretty entertaining match to watch. Techie, do you want to take it away from here and plug anything else that ZSR is doing?
Yeah, actually, I was just about to do that.
Nice.
So, let's see. So most of what we're going to be doing next is going to be Link to the Past Randomizer Cross Keys. We got matches like Frostbite 3030 versus Incoherent, Haiku Type versus Matt the Ogre, Pika Pals versus Violet Pumpkin, Goomba versus Sonicam. Lots of interesting matches to see there. As for Ocarina of Time, we do not have any more beta quests runs on the schedule right now.
Well, we said that last race, and now's now, so who knows? They're very last-minute ordeals.
As I just said, they're not on the schedule, so anything could happen there. But as for everything else, we have a lot of Ocarina of Time Randomizer. We have Freaky Friday going on, well, tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. We have the North American Accessible Weekly race going on Saturday at 6 p.m. EST. And then I'm actually going to grab this next one in UTC because we also have the European Accessible Weekly at, let's see, that would be at, it's 9 a.m. Eastern, but it's like 1 o'clock p.m. UTC. So, anyways, aside from that, if you guys would like to get, notifications for when we go live, make sure to, follow. If you would like to consider giving us some, money so that we can keep doing this, it'd be awesome if you guys dropped a sub. But other than that, I think that's just about it.
Seems good.
So, alright, thank you guys very much for watching. This has been awesome. Thank you to the commentators. Thank you, TG. I guess Dotso's either muted or already gone, but thanks to Dotso, and then thanks to the runners, Exodus, and Linky. I was correct, he was muted. Okay. Alright, and with that, I'm gonna send off, so thanks for watching.
See you guys.